Good evening. Welcome to the season finale of Actoroke, the Somarrian Hunt. I am your Dungeon Master, Peter Adkison. Tonight, we conclude a 6-session mini-campaign using 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons rules for fantasy roleplay, set in the world of Chaldea. This is the first event of 3 in episode 6 of the Actoroke cycle. In the second event, 1 week from tonight, I will collaborate with actors in performing the roles in the screenplay adaptation of tonight's RPG session. Then 2 weeks from tonight, we will host a viewing party of the movie edited together from those performances, and that will conclude the Somarrian Hunt. The screenplays for our episodes can be found on actoroke.com, along with credits and character sheets, maps, art, our Chaldeapedia of Chaldea lore, our principal storyline films, news articles from the Cardavan Informant, and much more. Yes, even more than all of that. Yes. All of our Actoroke events are streamed on twitch.tv/gildinglight and are available for later viewing on youtube.com on the World of Chaldea or Gilding Light channels. I should say and Guild. Yeah, both channels. That's right. Please remember to subscribe. And I highly recommend turning on notifications so you don't miss any of our exciting video releases. Of course, you can follow our exploits on most social media platforms by following @WorldOfChaldea. Please remember to like and share. All right, Marcus, let's bring in the players. Yay! Here we are.
Hey.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming back.
Yay!
But
We missed you.
So brave of you.
We survived to the last.
Survived to the last. Yes.
So far.
Well, let's start with introductions of our players. Gabriel, you get to go first tonight since you're my first video in the upper left corner of my screen.
Mine too. Oh, how fun. We're like video mates. Hi. Hi, I'm Gabriel Mondo Vega. I get to play the part. Actually, I created the part of Armando Equius Blake. And this has been a great experience. You can find out about all my wacky hijinks and shenanigans if you go to pi_r_events.com. That's right. That's pi_r_events.com. pi_r². That's right. And the biggest thing coming up, of course, is the Pacificon Game Expo. Bum, bum, bum. It'll be the first major convention on the West Coast post-pandemic, and it'll be a great warm-up because just 2 weeks later is the best 4 days in gaming. Wait, I get all 4 fingers on there. There's so many. Gen Con, where I'll be there, and many of my co-patriots here will be there too. So there. That's it. That's me. Have fun.
Right. Thank you, Gabriel. All right, Patrick. Patrick, you're no, don't go away. Jesus.
No, stay with us, please. We need you. Dear God, Armando, don't leave us.
Again.
No, I already missed an episode. It was
exactly. Hi, everybody. My name is Patrick Keeffe. You can find me everywhere on the internet at That Gray Gentleman. I am portraying Calcimere, and I also created the character, like Gabe said. And you can also find me over at Gen Con, where I will be with all of these wonderful people. I'm so excited. It's going to be a wonderful time.
All right, Denise, you're next.
Well, I'm going to put in another Gen Con plug because I too shall be enjoying the best 4 days of gaming and look forward to being an actor this time around for an Actoroke session live and on stage. So on Sunday afternoon. So that's going to be exciting. My name's Denise Robinson. I'm playing Claude, our druid elf. I can be found around online as Sufi Goth or Ms. Dex. But just if you want to check out my outdated but soon to be updated webpage, it's mupublishing.com. So that's mu-publishing.com. So there's my one and only media shout out.
Thank you, Denise. All right, XiaoWen, you're next.
Hello, everyone. I'm XiaoWen, and I am playing Pansy, the rogue, halfling in the show, and fortunately I can't go to Gen Con, but if you have an opportunity, please support the game and the game convention and the Armando the Bard, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of PaceCon.
PacificCon.
PacificCon, yes. And we're looking forward to this last episode. It's going to be good.
That's right. It's going to be great. Thank you very much, XiaoWen. All right, Darrell, last but not least.
My name is Darrell Judd, and I have developed the character Torgrim Thorvaldsson. And for you language nerds, that in Old Nordic means Thor's brave son, because Torgrim is a renegade dwarf who has tossed his culture out the window, as it were, and is worshiping and believes in the Norse pantheon. This has been some of the funnest gaming I've had in decades, and I mean decades, because I started playing with my first dungeon master in 1979, and his name was Peter Adkison. So I will also be at Gen Con. So look me up. I will likely just be hanging out in corners and socializing and looking at new games and generally having, the best 4 days of gaming. See you there.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for your introductions. I should plug the events that we're doing at Gen Con. So, of course, Gen Con itself, highly recommended, the best 4 days in gaming. We will be doing 2 events in the Actoroke cycle, a standalone Actoroke cycle. I'm collaborating with Satine Phoenix. By the way, thank you, Satine, for letting us use your channel, Gilding Light here. We've been having a great time. Your people have been wonderful to work with. Can't wait to do an Actoroke event with you at Gen Con. So Satine is going to GM a game, a one-shot, on Thursday of Gen Con at 10 a.m. on the main Gen Con main stage, which will be also, you can watch it live in person by getting ticket to the event, or you can watch it on Twitch on the Gen Con TV channel. And then Steve is going to have like 3 days or 2 days to write the screenplay instead of the 5 days as normal. And Sunday afternoon of Gen Con, I will be directing a cast of actors, including Denise and Patrick and Gabriel here and others, in performing the screenplay adaptation of Satine's game. So this will be the first time that we do Actoroke with a different DM in a different setting. So we're looking forward to trying that instead of always doing everything in Chaldea. And yeah, well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And that event also will be live on the Gen Con main stage and broadcast on Gen Con TV channel of Twitch. So join us there. All right, well, let's get serious about tonight's game. Okay, so where we left off was after a couple of days of research and Cosmo's library, hiding out in the clearing in the Garland Forest that is associated with one of Cosmos's towers that is there. It's been kind of a nice little vacation, recouping, being in the forest. Claw's really been happy about that, given that they are a druid. And it's just been kind of nice and relaxing, studying, learning, brushing up on Celtic mythology and the plane of Annam and all sorts of anticipation of what's to come, some nervousness, and so on. Now, what I would like to do, we have a lot to cover tonight, so I am willing. I don't want to railroad you all the way up to where Sagacious said to meet you, but I'm prepared to jump right to that if you like. Let me kind of describe what the sequence of events would be there, but you can interrupt me and say, hey, wait, whoa, back up. You still have some agency. If you want to do something, I will certainly allow it, although I may try and resolve it fairly quickly. So what I think would happen would be, as you might remember, Sagacious said, well, I will plane shift you to the plane of Annam if we do it, but we have to do it from holy ground of Iran that exists in the cemetery that is out in the hunting grounds of Graver's Dig. And this cemetery, you've seen it on the map. You have a rough idea. You haven't been there, but you have a rough idea of where it's at. It's about a day's walk from Graver's Dig, or about half a day's ride on horseback. And so you would let's say you could ride your horses out to there. You slip out onto the hunting grounds. You know which night Brixwena is going to do the wild hunt, so you have an idea how to time this. It's she announced that she was going to do the wild hunt on the night that greed will manifest. The Anumian greed will manifest in the night sky. And this is the basis of the Chaldea calendar. This is no mystery to you what's going to happen. It's like for us, it's natural January, February, March, April, but it's by weeks. And so the week of greed will be the Anumian that's coming up. And the night that greed manifests is the night that she said, that she announced that she was doing the hunt. So you go back to Graver's Dig. You're kind of a little bit nervous because you've been plotting against Brixwena, and Brixwena is a demigoddess of Iran. This is her place. You are in her backyard. And nobody else seems to be the wiser for whatever you've been planning. You have not seen Sagacious in a while, but he did say that he would meet you during the hunt at the hunting grounds. I mean, at the cemetery. So you, are you taking the dogs?
I think
Good
so.
question. I think so. Yeah.
We're just going to take them for a walk out to the cemetery.
Yeah, take that.
They need their exercise. Maybe they'll find some bones to gnaw on.
Yeah, you take the dogs, take the horses, get out there.
Does Daisy get a flying bee?
No, you don't get a flying bee.
I mean, I can wild shape into a walking bee, but I can't. I'm not good enough to fly yet. So.
So anybody curious who's watching, these characters are 4th level characters here. Yes. Gabe?
The night before we leave, I'm going to load karaoke with its first song, and it will be a 2nd level version of Healing Word.
All right.
Nice.
Fabulous. Okay, great. Everybody watching, Armando has a singing sword, which allows him, basically, it allows him to store a spell that he casts into the sword. So that's the way that works. And Pansy, I'm sure you have Prodigal with you.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. For anybody watching, Prodigal is a magic dagger that they have learned in the last episode, has a lot of power in hiding the party from supernatural sorts of divination, scrying, this sort of thing. It doesn't stop somebody from seeing you or smelling you or using, sort of mundane ways of tracking you, but it stops supernatural methods. So you go out across the hunting grounds toward the cemetery, and to make things easy, you find it. And voila, here we go. And also, yes, we should, because I can't see Tanel's face, I sometimes make the horrible error of forgetting to introduce her. Tanel, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tanel Lovett. I do have a website if you want to see more of my personal art and a little bit more of Chaldea's art. There is my professional portfolio at TanelLovett.com. That's TINNELLOVITT.com.
And if you haven't watched one of our RPG sessions, Tanel is doing live illustrations of various scenes from the story. And what we're looking at right here is she is finishing up an illustration of the entrance to the cemetery. Ooh.
I'm charging right now, Sarai, just to give you, some ominous feel. And just for reference, it'd be probably about that tall.
There you go. That's exactly right. So the cemetery is not difficult to get into. You basically can go up and open the gate and walk in. Or you could climb over the walls. But it is kind of ominous. The cemetery is very is devoid of plant life. It's very barren. It is foggy. Even if you went there in the middle of the daytime, it would feel like the sun was low, or would at least feel somewhat dark. So as you when you arrive, let's say it's still a little bit of light outside, you wouldn't want to enter a cemetery at night, right? So You go in. Now, the cemetery here is vast. It is a huge cemetery, and with the fog, it's hard to kind of get an idea of exactly where things at. To keep things moving, we will say that you easily dispatch, without using any valuable resources, a group of zombies that greet you on the other side of the gate.
That's why we brought the dogs.
Yeah, if you were first level, that might be a serious encounter, but the fourth level characters, you easily dispatch these poor wretched.
Those fancy swords are can take care of those zombies.
Yeah.
Calsamir at one point is just poking at one with his mace to try and get it away. Like, shoo, I do not like you. Stay away.
don't force me to use up one of my charges of turning dead, right?
I swear to my God, and you do not want me to swear to him.
And I will say that for expediency, that you wisely decide to avoid any obvious lairs like mausoleums and really
Good
fancy.
evening.
Cleric of Life, I think I'm staying away from a lot of the dead things.
There is toward the cemetery, toward the center. So you kind of go wandering through the mist and the cemetery. There is a large central structure, but you kind of like, oh, this place doesn't look good either. It doesn't look like Celtic burial mounds, though, which is where you were instructed to meet Sagacious. So it's got eerie green lights up in the tower, and
necromancers, whatever.
We'll stay on target. Stay on target. Let's you circle around and avoid the Tower of Doom or whatever the heck it is, and actually go quite a ways, and it is definitely dark by the time you get there. It's way towards the back of the cemetery, beyond all this stuff. You can tell that you enter kind of an older part of the cemetery. Like the rest of it might have felt old and spooky, but now you're entering into what was probably the original cemetery. And you do come to a place with some mounds and a wall around it. So come to this place, there are 3 tall mounds. Each of these 3 mounds is about the size of a big 2-story house. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And there is a wall around these mounds, as if this was itself its own sort of thing at one time. The wall is made of stone and earth. It's like one of those half-size walls, like the bocage sections in France or something. It's not. You can easily kind of see across over it and past it, and the walls kind of form something like a circle, but not perfectly. But the 3 mounds that are in here form a triangular sort of formation, if you will. And this wall around them is the whole complex here is about the size of, say, a stadium. The gameplay area of a stadium.
Goodness.
And so you also can tell. So I assume you go up to the wall at least and look across. You can see that the mound nearest you has an entrance to the mound, and the entrance is, you didn't spot it right off the bat because the entrance is like, imagine that the mound is here we go. Am I forming a good mound shape? Yes. Right. Okay.
Spot
so
on.
yeah.
Are you asking us to check out your mound?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's. I'm just gonna scoot right past that. So where the edge of the mound hits the ground, there's an entrance that just immediately goes sharply down, kind of like a cellar on a house. I picture my grandparents' house where I grew up in Idaho. They had a house with a cellar underneath, and the entrance was right on the side of the house, and it was like a big
Bulkhead.
2 large wooden doors, if you will, that you would just pull open like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, it's more like a stone Celtic, almost evocative of, say, like a Stonehenge sort of style of rocks and stuff. So you see that entrance there. I'm assuming you're still back on the safe. I mean, this side of the wall, and you all also see that there is a path that meanders through this area. You see it all over the place. You see this path on the ground. You see it going crisscrossing the mounds and circling around. And the path looks like it's made of crushed bones, partially crushed bones.
Ooh, creepy.
Al looks over to like Torgrim and Claw, just like, this is disturbing to say the least. Would you not say?
Yeah.
Torgrim, maybe you find it less disturbing, but
It's not real subtle.
no.
What kind of bones do you guys think those are? Human bones?
Oh, can
Humans,
we?
elves, dwarves.
Dude, there's
This-
like,
This entire place has nothing to do with life, and as a druid,
It's an entrance
this
to the
is-
land of the dead.
This is not comfortable at all. Let's get through this as quickly as possible and get on to the other side, please. Let's not dwell.
Yeah,
Let's
where's-
get in
where's
there
Team
and
Invisible?
go.
And,
Yes.
and one minor point: the horses refused to come into the cemetery area, so you
That's not good.
you let the horses go. It's not unusual to just let horses run
Yeah.
wild and then go find them later. But the dogs, they're with you. They're
Right
Yeah.
on. Good
Well,
boy.
they're like 6th level dogs. So I mean,
Picking at
Yeah.
the bones.
Let them frolic and play a little bit. Good boy. Good boy. Here's the best boy,
So-
Rahat.
So the question here is whether you're going to go exploring the mounds or whether you're going to wait outside the wall.
I
I
think we
think
should
we'll
go
wait for
in,
Team Invisible.
but I think we
Well,
should
about
go in,
exploring
like
mounds.
go over the wall anyhow.
So basically, knock on death's door. Okay, yeah. Mhm.
well,
You
is that
know.
it's
You're
that
right.
is this the way we're all
That's not the way
agree?
at all.
I
Well,
mean,
we were
these are the
supposed-
mounds
we're
that
supposed
where
to
we're
meet-
supposed to meet them.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, well, let's just get over this and
I mean, the mounds are right there, and Sagacious said he'd meet you here. You don't know. They literally mean you have to go stand on
Here,
a mountain. You know,
or in
you're
the
not
mound or
sure.
whatever. That's good. Yeah, let's go check it out. What do we got to lose? Besides
Yeah, I mean,
everything?
just our lives.
But
Yeah.
sure.
Our sanity. Let's do it.
What the claw said.
You stick together, or do you like kind of spread out?
No, I've seen that
I
horror
think
film.
spreading
sticking
out
together.
is always a bad idea.
So let's do it. We'll cover more ground that way.
No.
No, okay.
Okay, so
So
you
stick together.
You kind of
We can
travel up
nervously,
this
Disagree.
sand cable.
hesitantly
What happened to Daryl?
climb over the wall.
Nope, we
And-
lost.
We lost Daryl.
We lost Darrell.
Well, one down, 4 to go.
Not a
Well done,
twist.
Marcus.
Oh,
That was
no.
right on cue.
Oh no!
Bad DM. Bad.
If your tech fails, your character dies.
Oh man.
If you die in real life, you die in the game.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, we will catch up, Daryl. I assume, Marcus, people can still hear us while you're yeah. All right. Okay. We just keep going. We don't
Yep.
stop. We just keep going. So while hopefully Daryl's resurrecting himself over there, hopefully he doesn't come back as an undead or something.
I think Rahat or did something to him.
Right.
Teleported him somewhere else.
Who knows?
Yeah, he
So-
lost the power.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We've got more to spare. So you crawl over
Peter?
the wall. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's
Gabriel.
an out of game question. The points, the inspiration points. What can we use
Yes.
those for? I
You can
forgot.
use those basically on D20 rolls to attack, to make a saving throw, or an ability check.
A reroll.
Yeah, to re-roll. You use it like you didn't like the roll, spend an inspiration, roll again.
That
Okay.
might be the lifesaver.
And yes, Patrick, feel free to help me if I get stuck at any time on the rules. I'm still.
Certainly can. Certainly can.
Thank you,
No, I
guys.
know. I hopefully you know me well enough now. I know you were shy about that in the first session. Like, yeah, no, just help me
No,
out.
I
I
think-
want to learn this stuff.
I got you.
All
I
right,
got
thank
you.
you. Thank you. So the group just kind of cautiously like, okay, well, we're gravers. This obviously maybe a grave. Maybe we should go check it out. So you guys
Yeah.
crawl over the wall, and I mean, you can you kind of wander towards the nearest mound a little bit, and you can see that the first thing you'll come to if you keep going is this path, and yea, verily, it is made of crushed bones. You can tell because the bones aren't like finely crushed and like, oh, like this, this material. No. There's like legs and pinkies and hip bone. It's only mostly crushed, right? And you don't see one thing that strikes you. You don't really see, at least from where you're at, where the beginning of the path is. The path just it seems, and it goes from where you're at. This path seems to go up and to the left of the mound in front of you. But you can see over the other mounds that there are paths over there, but you don't see like this path goes over there. It just like sort of goes around or something like that there. And
I'm down with following the path. What do you guys think?
Oh, I got a question. Does the dog come over the wall too?
yeah, the dogs have followed you. I mean, you needed some coaxing. I mean, the dogs have needed a little bit of coaxing to come in here in the first place. But that was like way back at the gate and like, okay, and they're nervous and they're not too happy and stuff. They were a lot more freaked out back in the field of zombies. Here they don't, they just kind of, they're on high alert, they're tense, but they don't seem to be particularly spooked.
And just for administrative purposes, I'm taking care of Lee, the magic robin.
Yes, I will. Yes, thank you. You do have a
Good birdie.
A bird, a robin with you named Lay. Okay. So you guys decide to just start walking down the path?
Is there,
I think so.
is there anything else? Like,
Well,
that's all
you
we
can-
see?
So the path is, you see this path, there's a mound in front of you, there's an entrance into the mound, like I described earlier. The path does not go up to that entrance though there seems to be some sense maybe of a trail, like people have gone to the entrance before, but the path, and you're looking at more closely the path is it's not just wandering, it looks very smooth in terms of like a very perfect almost circle around this mound, like, oh, I could go either way. And so you start walking down the path, and the path, it takes you in back to the left of the mound, and then it starts going up the mound on the backside.
Nice.
Do you follow it up onto the mound?
I say so, and I
But
do figure a successful survival roll might help us to figure out if somebody's been through here recently.
Well,
I'll
and
assist with
Pansy
that,
want to do a investigation check, see if she can find some clues,
Yeah, you-
hidden
Possibly, like,
objects,
sagacious has been here
locations.
before.
You don't really find any. I mean, it's just different types of bones. You could sense. One thing you'll tell from the investigation check, and then I'll get to survival, is that the bones are not all from like one particular type of creature. Like they're from, humanoid creatures, beasts, lots of beasts, and stuff. Like anyway. And as far as survival goes, no, it does not look like anybody has trod this path in quite some time. No need to roll.
Okie dokie.
Calcimir leans over to Armando and is like, they really need a better exterior decorator. I mean, the fact that this entire path is littered with bones, it's a tripping hazard.
Them
Yes.
bones, them scary bones. Yeah.
Them very
So-
scary bones.
So you go up, and this path goes around this mound and comes back, coming over that entrance, and it's keep higher, and you can sense, oh, this is going to go to this path is going to go to the top of the mound here, and And indeed it does. And you get to the top of the mound and you see that then it turns and comes back down the path that you skipped. Like, oh, yeah.
The
And
path
so,
not taken. Nice.
yeah, it's like, okay, this path is kind of circular. And about, it's just as you're starting to kind of come down the path, the dogs, all of them at once, stop and just go to immediate, like super tense, like this mixture of fear and excitement, and they're all looking in the same direction, which happens to be back the way you came.
Up to the top.
No, back the way you came, like
down the bottom.
The
Like,
wall.
okay, let's go.
like back towards the entrance of the cemetery, or back towards Graver Stig, if you will. And
That's fun.
and the dogs are shaking. They're just like
That's not good. Is there anything we can cover ourselves?
like
Is there
you're just tense. Like you feel like you're wondering, would they snap if you touched them? You know, like what would happen?
How far is the entrance into the mound?
The entrance is actually, you just kind of come back around. The entrance is right below you, maybe 30 feet down below. But they're not looking at the entrance. They're looking back.
I know. I want to get under cover
Right. Find something to hide.
and a defensible doorway.
And you hear the distant baying of other dogs.
It's the hunt. The hunt is coming.
Different, and the sound of these dogs is coming your direction.
Oh, goody.
Into
we don't have
the
a flag.
mound.
All right.
And we don't have a
Yeah,
flag.
we need to go hide.
Don't get caught out in the open. Let's get into the mound now.
We need to
now.
get hide.
Into the mound.
Yep.
Yep.
into the
Yep.
mound.
All right. Well, hiding was
So
probably a
let
good
Pansy
idea.
come to dwarfs like, I know there's no choice, but I feel like this is a trap. But
Best
what else can we
encounter
have?
is no encounter.
Okay, so you so you guys, did you follow the path or just like run down the side of the hill?
I'm going down, like
Yeah.
Pansy acrobatics. So
All right.
she's
Yeah.
rolling down. Yes.
Yeah, it gets a little steep,
Trying to do like a
towards
shield
the
slide.
bottom, but I'm not gonna, you guys are all, I'm not gonna make anybody roll or anything like that. You guys all managed to.
Pansy kind of did some flips, like rolls and flips.
She's showing off. She's showing off, but we make it.
Great, excellent. Yeah, inspired by the recent performance of the Flying Circus.
Calcimir's
Imagining.
on his shield like a sled. Just
Imagining
sliding
you
down
had
the
the bees there with her.
Yes.
bottom.
She's like,
Nancy's jumping
only
up.
if I have those bees, we could just get there right away.
I really wish you had the bees.
Meanwhile, Calcimir's like, I'll let the gravity handle this. And he's
So-
like,
Gravity was a poor choice.
So you quickly come down to the bottom of the mound and go into the mound, and fine, no problem. It's dark inside. I mean, it's dark outside, but at least you can kind of see around, and there's a light of things. Inside the mound, of course, it's going to be pitch black. Are you going to, light a torch or anything?
yeah, I'll
Dwarf.
yeah, I mean, the elf can see.
We got a dwarf and an
But-
elf who can see
Yeah,
in the
and-
dark. So
But
let's take a
halflings
quick
can't.
look
But
around.
I can
But it would be
nudge-
such a pretty view, of this light coming out of the mound.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Yeah, no.
I am going to cast the light cantrip, in fact.
Free
No,
love.
There you
no,
go.
no light.
Free
No
love.
No
light.
light?
No
No
light.
No lights?
All right.
No.
Oh, what?
Unless you want to
Where's
just go,
where is
we-
everyone? I can't
we
see
could go
nothing.
to the top of the mound and wave a torch.
and let everybody know where we are when we don't have a flag with us to guarantee our safety. Or we could let the people who can see in the dark scout ahead.
So,
That
so it's a
works.
pretty terrifying down here in the dark in the middle of the cemetery on holy ground to Iran it's for everybody, but for the humans who can't see. But yeah, you guys hide fine, and is kind of difficult to get the dogs to come with you. Do you just they're like, if you're like motion them, come on. They don't come. I mean, do you pick them up and bring them, or leave them out there?
I've got.
Oh
I can
gosh.
command them, but that is a spell.
No, yeah, just let them go.
Let them be our first line of defense. Guard the rear, puppies. Thank you. Bye.
People know where we are, though.
Guess they can smell us, right? Only if they don't run away.
So
No, we're worried about the people who are coming from Graver's Dig. Hope some.
Right.
what I wonder is
hunters.
if the hunt is following Sagacious, and will Sagacious be here soon to plane shift us where we need to go?
Okay, well, I'm thinking you left the dogs out there. That's what
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Because I mean, we're not going to force the poor
Yeah,
dogs.
so you left the dogs out there, and you guys are all on the mound, hiding, and sure enough, you hear an arrival of the dogs just keep getting louder and louder and louder, and including and you hear Master's voice, every once in a while commanding the dogs and being the dog master as he is. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Okay. So eventually you hear more than just the bang. You hear the sound of people walking, and kind of peering out. Oh, by the way, I didn't really describe the inside of the mound. So
It's dark.
so inside, well, some of you can see it to some extent, right? Inside the mound is like, if you imagine digging under here, and it is a place where they bury people, and this actually has kind of a large chamber, but then stairs that go down and down and down. And so, like, who knows for how many decades or maybe even centuries, this mound, more and more dirt was dug up out of it, going down and burying more and more people. And there are just lots and lots of bones in here, decaying bodies. Like these, whatever was buried in this mound was not buried in any sense of like respect, laying people out properly. It's just bodies. It looks like bodies were just crammed into places, and it just goes down for a long ways. I mean, you'd have to explore it to find out far.
So these corpses are at hand?
Yeah,
Right.
Now the ones nearest when you first enter are the oldest, because they as they dug down and buried more bodies, the newer, the further down you go, the less new the corpses would. But the corpses up here are just all bones. These are just skeletal remains of dead things.
So basically, do they kind of glow? Kind of, you can see the kind of greenish lights.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing supernatural.
No,
so
bone
far.
grows at night because
Bones glow at night.
yes.
Says the woman who works at a party supply store. Yeah, of course they're all glow in the dark.
Bones glow in the dark.
I'm going to grab a couple of the less, of the more decaying type, and I'm going to toss them in the doorway.
Okay.
See if that might mask the scent of us.
I
Nice.
see. Yeah. Okay.
Stinky but smart.
And
Yes.
there's probably room for maybe somebody stealthy who can hide really well to kind of, Pansy. There's probably an opportunity for you to position yourself where you can see out a little bit what's going on without, if you want,
definitely.
and
Yeah.
while hiding. And I'm just going to say you succeed at this role, because otherwise, it's all over.
Well, I can fall into the bones. I can't see anything.
Short stream tonight, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you got spotted. Too bad. You're all screwed. Roll up new characters. Oh well. Okay,
next
so
character.
I'm basically gonna describe to you what happens next, and Pansy will see it and relate it to everybody else over time. But basically, what happens is that Master arrives with Brigthwin and Skahak, and they've got a huge group of these dogs. And she walks up to the path in front of the entrance where you guys are hiding, and she prays to Aram, her god.
First.
Okay.
You know, and if you want the full colorful, version of the prayer, you can read the script. Steve will come up with something.
Thanks, Steve. We
Thank
love
you,
you.
Love you a lot.
So,
sorry.
but it's basically, this is tonight. The hunt returns after 40 years of exile from the usurper. What's his name? And we do this in your honor. Please bless I hope you will bless us. And she's abasing herself in front of this mound. And you guys are all inside the mound. And like, let's hope she doesn't.
I curse you. I curse you. I curse you.
Anybody find this a little bit awkward?
Do you know how
I feel like we're
difficult
not
it
supposed
is
to be watching.
to resist messing with her right now? But it's like,
I
no,
am-
self-preservation.
I am right there with you.
Yeah.
I am biting my tongue.
Who disturbs my rest?
You're funny.
New
So
new god who
Skahak-
dis.
So Skahak is carrying a trumpet. It is a huge, like in the Christian mythology, the really long trumpets that the angels blow, right? It's like really super long trumpet. And at the end, the bell of the trumpet is the mouth of a wolf, and the open wide. And Skahak gives this trumpet to Brigthwin, and Brigthwin blows on this trumpet and begins to walk the path. And for like the next half hour, she is blowing this trumpet and walking the path. And this path is a circular path that never ends. It goes around each of the mounds, and eventually it comes back here. While she is blowing this horn, you hear off in the distance sounds of dog-like voices, wolves, and so on. You can't get a very good view from inside here, but every once in a while you see, from the view that you do have, animals, canine type animals, arriving from elsewhere in the hunting grounds, answering the call. And of course,
A lot of animals coming.
and of course, your dogs are all in it, right? As soon as that horn goes off, your dogs, but there's all these other dogs and dogs appearing from elsewhere. So fortunately for you, it doesn't really, set off any alarms, but
We also have no
Cars.
dogs.
your dogs are part of the hunt now. And
They joined their new pack.
you can't help but yourselves feel a bit of a excitement about this. Like, wow, this is pretty cool.
We're barbarians and we won.
A hunt. Let's
I'm
join
getting
another.
tired of the horn, but
The highest score ever on the hunt.
In your category, in your weight class.
Counts.
Of groups of
think-
6 or less.
I think we lost Torgrim again. Let me check.
No, I'm
Oh,
fine.
he's still there.
I'm still here.
Still there. So a bunch of dogs start coming out. First, it's a pair of dingoes and their offspring. You hear crackling hyenas, laughter. You hear some dire wargs eventually join, and other coyotes and duels. and
Most I don't
jackals
even
and
recognize.
dog type creatures that you never even heard of, except for probably Claw has probably heard of most of them. And as they
There's animals
arrive,
with 3 heads.
as they arrive,
Cerberus
and
is here.
of course, Master, by the way, you might remember, I don't know if you recall, but there's one particularly big dog that kind of sat out in front of Master's tent, and his name was Unruly. What it said, yeah. Unruly is kind of leading this pack, and so this goes on, and there's, by the time it's over, there must be 200 or 300 animals that have arrived, including some dog folk, which are bipedal, like look like humans, but with dog heads. And there's a band of them as part of it. And so she leads them through this thing, and then they come back to in front of the mound, and here's where Pansy's being super, super quiet and super, because once again, it's almost like Brithwena is looking right at you. And she once again prays to Iran, and then something is happening you're not quite sure above you on the that is outside your field of vision, up above the mound, and all the dogs are just like, wow. Then there's like silence as all the dogs, it's like all the people, they're all like, oh, they're all like fanned out behind her, and they're like all looking in your direction. But their gaze goes up on the mound, and they see some sort of great vision, and then they just go crazy. Everybody's like, and she's like, urging them on and everything, and then it's over, and they turn around and leave.
The hunt has officially started.
Yeah, this is just the preamble.
Yeah,
this is just the pray, the pray before the hunt, the praying before the hunt to get the pack started. Now, and so they leave and head back to Graver Stig.
Does anybody feel jealous? Like that was bigger fanfare than we got?
Yeah, we got to talk to our bard about getting some proper fanfare.
I think this was a different league.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
We're not in that.
Demi-goddess.
Yeah, yeah.
Bigger category.
So after they're gone, Sagacious shows up.
Oh,
Hey,
took too
buddy.
long enough.
Hey.
All right.
Good timing, you jerk.
Well, very smart of you to hide and not to say anything. So he's got Sally with him. Sally seems really mellow, like not quite herself.
Did he sedate her?
She does. She could be sedated. It's possible. Yeah. And so he says, "Well, come on out. Let's do this. Are you still committed to this quest? You still want me to send you to Annam?"
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
No, we're
Yes,
just here.
please.
We're just here on a picnic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. The hole is very comfy. All the bones and the corpses, it's actually really nice and relaxing. Let's go, please.
Please get us out of here now.
This way. Come over to the path. So he takes you to the very spot where Brithwena prayed,
Mhm.
Oh.
which is on the outermost circular of the path. Okay. And once you're all there, and if you might recall what Sally is wearing, by the way, she has kind of leather armor. She has a set of gauntlets that, I don't know, they seem like nice gauntlets, perhaps magical. She's got this boffer club, weapon club, and she's got a torque. And he takes the torque away from her and puts it in his bag of holding. And then he pulls out a knife and he kills her with a knife.
Okay.
Whoa, what just happened?
We thought we were going to be the ones to do that.
I did not know
Okay.
it was that kind of party.
And
Yeah.
she like
Gonna let me do that?
crutch and kind of, and she has this look of like real sadness and like she can't believe that he killed her, you know, and you see, and she dies. And he says to you, Sally's soul is now going to the astral plane. And from here, her soul will drift to Anim. And I'm going to plane shift you to the astral plane. All you have to do is follow her, and she will lead you to Anim.
Oh
Whoa.
my.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
dead.
let's,
May as well do it.
I'll take that tour.
Can we bring her back?
It's in his bag of
us?
holding.
Yeah. No, I mean.
Grab the
you gotta-
gauntlets.
Yeah,
I'm with Armando.
Loot
Is
the
there a
corpse and
way-
let's go.
Is there a way to bring her back with us?
Exactly.
You're
So Jason's-
following her.
Yeah, but is there a way to bring her?
back with
back.
us.
Her soul back? Let's find out after we rescue the
Possibly.
dwarven princess.
I think it's possible.
All right.
Okay. all
It
right,
depends
that
on the
makes me feel
planar
good.
constants of Anim, which I am not entirely familiar. But hurry, before her soul leaves and you cannot track her, we must
Right.
be about our business. So
Let's do this.
stand in
Why
a
are we so
circle,
serious.
and he's very serious, you know, sagacious.
Yeah.
He just killed his minion, serious. Let's
Yeah.
yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, just sacrifice it for the greater good. As a goblin. How do you
We're
feel
gonna-
about this, Armando? Just curious.
That's why I'm wondering if I have the right kind of vessel to put her soul in to bring it back. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Oh, there's your sworn enemy, Sally?
Well.
Okay.
She was a swearing enemy. I don't know about a sworn enemy.
So you the way the plane shift spell works at this part's like out of the player's handbook. You form a circle, everybody holds hands and casts a spell. I mean it's more to it than that.
Kumbaya, my lord. Who's singing Kumbaya? Who else is singing Kumbaya?
That was me.
It's very
Rock.
mystical.
Just kind of like,
And pretty soon you start to feel lightheaded and you feel like you're not standing on the ground anymore, like you're just kind of floating, you know, and
So like Cal feels all the time. Okay.
pretty cool.
Hell.
I mean, not wrong.
It's like it's being
Technically not wrong.
insubstantial. I mean, you guys are all experienced D&D players. You know what? You're
Yeah.
on the astral plane.
Mhm.
You know,
Hell's frozen tip. I can't find my astral plane.
and now
anymore.
you see Sally. You see.
Hey.
You see now from the astral plane, the way I play it, you can see the prime material plane here. They're considered parallel planes. You go that way, and it's like going that way on the prime. So you can see Sally's dead body, the blood pooling around her. But now that you're on the astral plane, you also see the spirit of Sally. And the spirit of Sally, by the way, which still has her club, wit, and her gauntlets. And she looks very upset at recent events, and she sees you all, and you can tell there's a part of her that wants to say, "All right, let's battle," but it's just not there, you know. And by the way, astral, I do like the old school astral plane visualization of the cords coming out of your head, you know, the silver
Or a little
cord.
silver
yeah.
cord. Does she have one?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. No, she does not.
Right.
You-
Hers has
you-
been cut.
Right.
She's here in a different way. But
Right.
you, as travelers who are alive, have a silver cord that has anchored you back to this plane.
All right.
At least for now. And,
Following Sally.
She does not have and so at some point she kind of gets lost in thoughts, and then she just starts walking along, kind of drifting on the astral plane, but parallel to this path of crushed bone. And you can fan out, but I'm going to say you probably just have an intuition that maybe staying on the path and following her on the path might be the best idea.
Mhm.
I also want to stay close to Pansy and her magic Inviso dagger,
See,
Yes.
because I don't know what the range of effective area of effect is of this, so I'm sticking close to Pansy.
I'm sticking
Yeah.
close to 99. And cone of silence.
Yes.
Okay, so just catching up on my notes. Okay, so you follow on the mounds, and as she walks the entire path. And oh, by the way, the shape of this path in the three is called a triskelion, and it's in the Celtic, it's Celtic pattern. Oh, by the way, tonight let's all take a moment to see the
that.
amazing work of
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That Pansy, kind of rolled and flipped and just went straight in. I think a few of you may have slipped and slid.
Yeah,
Oh, Tanel, that is lovely.
that's
Is
so cool.
that is
And you
just
can-
lovely.
Tell what this is doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. And it goes. Yep. So it is an endless path
That's awesome.
around these, and it is also the way that you the soul here travels to Annam. For anybody watching, Annam is the home plane of Iran in Celtic mythology, and we've lifted it right out of there. So, 'cause
Inspired by.
I love history. I love real world mythologies, and I like to use them for inspiration and then twist it to my own devious means. So, so eventually you're following her, and you just kind of notice that the mounds have gone off in the distance, and you're traveling the astral plane, and some time goes by, and you're not exactly sure how long. It's difficult to have a framework to compare things, and that's not only in terms of place, but also in terms of time. And what seems like a short time later, or maybe a long time later, you see in the distance a beautiful tropical island with mist clouds floating around it on what could be the Great Sea. You guys are all familiar with the Great Sea. It's how you got to Somaria from Andalus, or maybe it's a different sea in a different place. Who knows? And you start to lose consciousness, and you do lose consciousness. For the first time, Claw knows what it's like to sleep.
Wow.
You all fall asleep. But before you did happen to notice that in the center of this island, there is a mountain, and it looks like there was some sort of structure on top of the mountain.
I wonder if that's where the cauldron is.
There's
All
a
right.
cauldron and some
Ooh, I didn't expect you to get this far.
maidens.
Yeah. Blowing on it. Those maidens.
We know how to duck and cover.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. So after you fall asleep, again, sometime later, you wake up.
That
When you-
was creepy.
You wake
You
up.
guys do this every night?
You're not where you left, though. You are in a beautiful, idyllic Garden of Eden type setting, lush, perfect temperature, trees, little forest animals, and you just kind of all come to in this glen, as does Sally. And
Sally.
Lay is with you this whole time.
Yes.
She was plane shifted along with you.
That's
And-
We do it every night, but we don't usually shift places when we do.
Yeah. Wow.
don't touch
That was disturbing.
anything.
Don't
take
eat
anything.
anything. Don't drink anything.
Let's
Like-
see if we can find. I saw a mountain when we were starting to drift off.
And that structure.
sounds like the way they described it when we were
Where we
researching
are?
this. We should.
Sally,
we
by
should
the way,
maybe go check it out.
Sally is corporeal, like you all seem to be, like a living flesh and blood sort of creature, as you all seem to be. And she seems to not be sedated, if that's what she was. She seems kind of normal, but she does. You can just tell she's heartbroken. She's
Sally. Did you know that was going to happen?
No.
That's pretty brutal.
Bastard. That she curses. She says a bunch of words that I'm not allowed to say on Twitch, but I might in everyday life.
Move.
Oh, she's like, oh, and she's kind of looking at you, thinking and she's looking at you guys, and all the time she's insulted you and taunted you,
we did not know that was going to happen.
No idea.
That was cold.
Your buddy Sagacious is a cold fish, man.
I kind of thought he was a jerk before, but this kind of sealed the deal.
Yeah.
But he got us here. So enemy of my enemy and all that. Shall we proceed?
So, yeah. Sure.
How are you, Sally?
You're along for the ride. You might as well join us. You might be able to use your club on something here.
Yes.
I'd love to try and bring you back.
It's too bad it's not a sword, though.
We will
kind of hefting the club, kind of like. All right, let's go. Let's go kill something. You see a little bit of the old Sally.
Welcome back, Sally. Welcome back.
All right. You will let me come with you guys? Really?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Unless you've got somewhere else you'd like to go.
Sorry about all the horrible things I said about you, idiots.
That's okay.
Wow,
I didn't mean it.
Didn't really take it personally.
No problem. I couldn't help but notice that your club was not sharp and is quite blunt because your wit is not sharp.
And
I'll club you with wit. You'll see what kind of wit I got.
Yeah.
I like the irony.
Pat, you're adorable.
All right.
So
can we see now? I mean, what can we see now? Is it?
Well, yeah,
we're in the garden.
Yeah, you're in this garden. You're somewhere on this. You presume you're somewhere on this island. You're not quite sure exactly where. You mentioned being curious about the mountain. You do kind of get a sense from the terrain, especially Claw as a druid. You kind of get a sense for you think going kind of that direction is more like toward up in elevation.
Good.
And so if that's the direction you want to go, that's fine. If you want to wander around some other way, maybe go try and find the beach. You could do that.
Well, we're not here to surf. We're here to find Torgrim's cousin. So
fair enough.
Where would she likely be, Torgrim? At the beach or in
mountain?
Of course, she's a dwarf. Let's go for the mountain.
Just saying, go for the mountain.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I bow to your expertise.
So you hear you guys kind of go traveling up in the general, basically trying to gain elevation. And before too long you hear some howling sounds. Wolf type howling sounds, kind of a pretty big howling creature. Kind of like one of the bigger.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So Pansy's like, hey Sally, can you go see what's going on there?
Yeah, could you just go scout ahead for us, little green lady?
I'm tired of being told what to do.
It was a polite request among equals. Somebody's got to do it.
Let's all go together.
You are the only one can do it. You're so special.
Are you trying to throw me out to die too?
No, if I gave you divine assistance, would that help?
Cold.
You're already dead.
And also, yes, you are already.
She looks like maybe you shouldn't have a choice. She's kind of like, okay, there's 5 of you. Well, 6 if you count the bird. And like, okay, she'll start going towards the hounds.
I'm gonna pat
and then
Sally
she starts
on
to
the
get
shoulder and cast guidance.
Okay.
Before she goes off.
And that will do give a bonus on a roll, right?
Yeah.
An ability check of her choice, right?
Yes.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay.
D4.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep heading towards the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Peter?
Gabriel.
True strike.
Okay.
for Sally.
True strike.
I don't have a song for her, sorry, but true
Yeah.
strike for Sally.
All right. Well, okay. Duration
Let's
of
load up.
guidance is a minute, and the duration of true strike is only 1 round. So unless she's about to swing at somebody, it's not going to do her any good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's save that. Save that for.
So
I have as many as I need.
you're putting the goblin
I
out
can
in
cast
front
it.
for the classic D&D move. Put the goblin out in front and follow
mean-
her. And going up the elevation is exactly the direction of the hounds that you're hearing. And
Great.
Yeah.
so how far behind are you going to keep her in sight? Or are you going to go like just a few feet behind her?
We'll keep her in
50 feet, 100
sight.
feet?
Yeah.
All right.
Keep her within range.
Give me a number. How many feet?
50.
Mm,
50 feet.
50.
All right. Okay. So she's out in front, going along, 50 feet in front. She's looking back at you guys, make sure you're still following her. And she's trying to psych herself up. She's got the hammer. Come on, come out. I'm clubbing you over the head. Come out, little. Starts insulting dog insults, like, oh, spot, or whatever. She's very creative, more than I am. Steve will tell you exactly what she says. It'll be great.
We love you, Steve.
And the noises of the hounds are getting closer. They're approaching, and all of a suddenly, you see, almost kind of startled Sally, a stag comes into view and jumps and right over Sally, and sees you guys, and then dashes off to the side. And then you see these hounds coming
Oh no.
from
It's the wild hounds.
and there are 5 hounds in this little pack, hounds, and one of them is the leader. Obviously, it's much bigger, tougher, and is out in front. The other 4 hounds are trying to keep up, and they have got this stag on the run. The stag is all frothy, and tired, and sees all of you, but like, it's a stag, suddenly new threat, avoid you guys. And then it actually dodges off kind of to the left, to its left, to your right. So as these hounds are coming, you basically kind of have a choice. Are you going to, get out of the way and let the hounds be on their merry business, although they might decide to turn on you instead? Who knows? Do you want to try to, if the hounds are only interested in the stag, let them do that? Or are you going to, say, oh, no, you don't?
Was there anything notable about the stag? Is there any like markings or anything on it?
It's got markings. Yeah, it's a stag.
Right.
Hmm.
My
And-
first temptation is go for the stag, but then that would remove the dogs as target. So let us stay on target. Get out of their way.
Any
I was sort of
Patrick, do you want to elaborate a little bit on that? Like what
Well,
sort of
I
thing are you
mean,
looking for?
I don't. With Brithwina and how obsessed she is with like the hunt, and if she's keeping somebody as a prisoner, and she seems to be a bit sadistic, it kind of seems like she might transform somebody into a stag and have them be chased by dogs. But I don't know if that's I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Maybe Iran's afterlife isn't all paradise.
Right, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that thought
smart
crossed
of you,
my mind.
Patrick.
That thought crossed my mind as well. All right,
I think we fight the dogs. Sorry.
let's go. Let's do
All
it.
right. Take on the
comes-
dogs.
Out comes Fang. Fang against Fang.
Bravo, Patrick.
Claw versus Fang.
Bravo. Well done. Well done. That was-
Oh,
Pansy
goodness.
actually dodged to
Claw.
hide.
I was just like, this seems too all right.
Yeah, yeah.
very good. Very
I would have
good.
shot her
Props
myself.
to you.
So.
That's I love that. I love
Very
that
good.
so much. I thought I was dead wrong. That's great.
Let's take
Yeah,
on those dogs.
It's funny that you said that because that thought was going through my mind. I was just like, yeah. That's, but
So
All right.
Pansy actually, she dodged a hide under
You
the
can
bush.
tell that when the stag beard left, now that you think about it,
Yeah.
the stag, it could be interpreted as the stag trying to take the hounds away from you. And in fact, the hounds do seem intent on chasing the stag. And so if you want to stop this, if you think that that's what's going on and you want to do that, you will basically have to throw yourselves in the way of the hounds.
Or we can use ranged spells and attacks, such as a bright moonbeam appearing.
Well, how about we just go into initiative?
Excellent.
yeah,
I'll just give you
let's-
initiative. You guys can do what you want to do. So if you so I'm going to, for initiative, I'm just going to go in order. It'll be more efficient than having everybody roll and say exactly what it is. But I'm going to change where I start each round. So we'll start with Armando. Introductions order didn't count. So Armando, you are in the top. So again, you can, yes, by all means, you can do a ranged attack against the hounds or one of the hounds. If you want to get in the way of a hound, you will have to move because the stag is leading them away. Okay, so you get to decide first, Gabriel, or you can, standard rules, you can always delay.
No, I'll go first. For bonus action, let's see. Inspiration, bardic inspiration on, let me pull it up here. Where am I? Actions, bardic inspiration. There we go. Using up one, and the song for it is Pansy Lightfoot, halfling thief, sneaks around beyond belief. Stole a magic dagger with glee. Wait till she gets her flying bee. Look out, here comes the pansy rogue. Okay.
All right.
So that's
Nice.
That's the pansy song. I actually have a song for everybody tonight, and I hope I get to each.
Oh,
I think you'll
All
get
right.
a chance to use a lot of them. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you throw.
And then
bardic-
that's my bonus action. For my actual action, I'm casting sleep.
Okay, so what is the bardic inspiration do for Pansy?
Boop. The bardic inspiration for 10 minutes, she can add a 1d6 to any one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added
yes.
after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. There.
Okay. All right. Does she do that every roll or just
1d6.
once? Basically one time?
One time.
Okay, great. Patrick, I'm counting on you to maybe look some things up
Yes.
for me if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so then you said your main action, that was your bonus action. What are you gonna do for your standard action?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah, he's
On
going
the
to take a nap. Oh, no, sorry. What?
Yeah, it's a 90-foot range. It has a 20-foot radius. So
Right.
I'm gonna try to put it where I can get as many of these as possible.
Okay. All right. And what is the hit die?
5d8. I'm ready to roll.
5 hit dice? Or it's that many hit points. Is that how it works? Yeah.
5d8 hit points. Yeah, it goes to the lowest hit points first, and then moves up from there.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Bing.
Ooh. Thank
18
you, roll
points.
20.
Man, 2 ones. I want to re-roll. I'm using a re-roll.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Darn straight.
Let's see. You don't get a inspiration.
20.
You don't get to roll 5d8. You get to re-roll like a d20 or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but not on 5d8. Okay, so you got the 18. Okay.
Thank you.
So what you sense is there is a little bit of like hesitancy, like the dogs, like you sense of kind of like shake it off and keep going.
Ooh. Magic resistance,
effect.
perhaps?
Probably. We are.
I'm not
We
We are
gonna.
in the,
I'm not
we
gonna
are
say
in
no.
another world.
I'm not gonna say no effect, but I will say that none of them fall asleep.
Right.
All right, Patrick.
Yes. All right. So for Calcimere, bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. Oh, that's neat. When I cast it on D&D Beyond, it pops up with the actual description of the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to do that from now on.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty
Oh,
cool.
this is great.
So we are going to bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And then we are going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. And so the
whoops.
who do you cast the Shield of Faith on? Who gets the +2 bonus? Yourself or somebody else?
The heart.
Who's got the lowest AC at the moment?
Probably the person wearing leather armor.
I
So that's
probably get the
Pansy or I.
yeah
I'm at 14.
AC
13.
14.
You're at 13,
I'm
Armando.
at 14.
Dang.
Wow.
I'm gonna give that to Armando.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that to our bard.
Okay. So Armando, you have +2 to your armor class. Okay,
Yes,
that was your
absolutely.
bonus action. What's next?
My action is going to be Spiritual Weapon. I create a floating spectral weapon within range.
Yep. Okay.
And on a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. And I am going to aim for the big dog right in front.
All right. Go ahead. I assume you just go roll the hit.
Yes. I already rolled and it was a 10. So that did not go well. So I'm just like,
And here
hello,
we
doggy.
go.
How are you?
Yeah. That was this dog seems a little bit more dexterous than you thought.
Yes. My spiritual weapon, by the way, in the spirit of Dionysus,
Yes.
is a giant mace that is shaped in a particular way that I will not go into.
But appropriate for a true bacchanal.
But appropriate for a true bacchanal. Exactly, dude.
Does it look like one of those rockets that went off recently?
Very, very much so, actually.
Okay.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah. Okay. So then, as a bonus action in subsequent turns, you can move it 20 feet. Okay. Got it.
Exactly.
All right. And that was your regular action and your bonus action. Okay.
Yep, and then I'm moving as far away from those dogs as I possibly can.
Okay. So you're moving away from them then. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep my distance and my shield up.
Yeah. All right, Denise.
It's time for a moonbeam to appear between the dogs and the heart. So if they're going to keep running, they're going to run straight through this moonbeam,
Okay.
which forces a constitution's throw on their part. And if they fail, they take 2d10. And if they succeed, they only take half as much. Radiant damage.
Okay, it is a long cylinder. Okay, great. Yeah, I think you could get everybody with that. I think that totally makes sense. 40 foot high.
Yeah, it's only
So-
5-foot radius, but
Oh,
if
you're thinking we could put it sideways?
well, it's supposed to show, I would love to, but it's supposed to like shine down as though from the moon. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to talk myself out of it just because of the visuals. Also,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a beam of light comes down from the sky.
Right. Okay. Do you? Yeah. I got it. Well, you're only going to get one of them then.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you
it
for your
stays there.
honesty.
It stays there though. So if they want to run towards the heart, they have to run through it. So
Well, they're all moving, right? So like you plant this moonbeam at a spot between them and the heart, but they're spread out. Like
okay.
Yeah. So I'll let you pick which one runs through it. Like you can just show up right in front. Is it the big boy or
The big one. The big one.
The big one.
The big one.
Take down the alpha.
All right. Well, the big one has better saving throws.
Of course.
So let's start with that. And it is a what kind of save is it?
My spell save DC is 14.
Yeah, right. Constitution save. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what it rolls. 20.
Really? Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
really
so it
what-
only takes half of the 2d10.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll the damage.
So shall I roll a d10 or 2d10 and divide it by 2?
Just roll 1d10. It's easier.
All right. Woo-wee! Suck it!
Okay.
It's like it just took a newspaper to the nose.
Right.
Bad
Are you
Bad dog. Bad
Sick.
dog.
are you doing okay, is you doing anything else this round? That was
No, because I'm concentrating on this so I can move it around.
Oh, right. This is a normal action spell. Okay. And then
Yeah.
you can yeah, you can keep moving. Okay, cool.
Duration of up to 1 minute. So every round somebody new is taking a hit. Well, I can move it up to 60 feet anyhow.
Yeah, okay. So you can move it. Okay, great. Sure. That sounds good.
So I'm just
Okay.
concentrating. I'm gonna like grim it. I'm gonna summon down.
So it's kind of like a
the moon.
spotlight, right? It's coming down
Yeah.
hitting button, tracking. So I got it. All right, XiaoWen. What's Pansy gonna do?
Yes. Okay, so Pansy for bonus action, she's quickly dash to a something that she can hide, a rock or a bush or something, so
Okay.
she can. And she pull out her sling. That's the sneak attack of
All right.
one of the dog. So just want to know the distance, like
The nearest dog is about I forgot about Sally.
I was gonna just to say,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
where's
yeah.
Sally?
Or first line of defense.
Yeah, Sally is up. So Sally's about 50 feet away from you, and the nearest dog's like 10 feet away from Sally. So 60 feet away.
60 feet away.
Okay, so make your hide roll to see if you're able to hide so that you can get your sneak attack.
Okay, hide roll.
D20.
Right now, go. Come on, D20. Oh,
8. But you have bonuses, right? So
You get a lot of
Oh,
bonuses.
do you have any?
well,
do you
what
have
kind of
any,
bonus?
inspirations?
I
Oh,
have.
yes.
We
Yeah,
have
first-
3 inspirations. Yes. What
Yeah,
bonus
and
we have?
Pansy
Deck.
just had Armando cast something on her that
Yeah. 1d6.
Inspiration. Yeah. A bardic
right.
inspiration.
So you have your for hide, you probably have your stealth, you have your dex bonus and your proficiency bonus, I assume, which is
Yeah. My dexterity
so that's
is
probably
17
okay. So that's +3.
plus
That's
3.
good.
Yes.
Proficiency bonus, I think it's still 2 at 4th level, so that's +5 and 8 is 13. So you're at 13. If you want to use the 1d6 from Armando, you can do that.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead and roll d6.
yeah.
Okay, 16. That's good enough. Okay, roll your attack.
Okay, so my sling attack is. Sorry, I'm slow.
Okay, you're a little rusty. We haven't done a lot of
20.
fights.
Yes, I know, right?
Yep.
14, and I got +5.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. And you're attacking one of the regular hounds, and that is a hit versus
Yay.
them. So go ahead and roll your damage.
1d. Just give me a second. Okay, 1d4.
Okay.
Plus 3.
Okay.
D4 plus 3. 4.
4 points of damage. All right.
it's more than the moonbeam, so I'm
Barely.
not gonna critique at all.
Well,
All right.
the sneak attack, I got a 2d6.
All right, go ahead, roll that too.
Yeah,
Sure.
2d6.
Yay!
2d6. 7.
8.
8.
8. Okay.
8. No, 8 plus 3. 11.
Got it. All right. I think it's Torgrim's turn.
Yeah.
So the dog's still alive. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I was all out sprint, and
The little short dwarven legs. Poof, poof, poof,
yeah.
poof,
Well,
poof.
we're dangerous in the short distance, so.
Right on.
And I'm going to go into a rage
All right.
Yes.
because these dogs are pissing me off. And so
What's your bonus action?
I think going into a rage probably is
Right. Okay. So are you going to
section.
are you going to charge the nearest dog, the one that can't be hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go up there and engage in that, and with that, and let's see. Does 5th edition have a charge equivalent? Can he attack at the end of that, or if he to use?
Say that one more time.
Does 5th edition? Is there a charge mechanic if you do like a move and you get attacked at the end of your move with one attack?
Unless it says within the barbarian class, no, I don't believe so. I think you take your movement and then you make your attack. There's no bonuses if you're.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So okay. So it's the move is action and then the attack action. Now, see, I'm a little rusty too. So yeah. Okay. So you take your move and then you get an attack, but I think you only get one attack if you moved. Is that right? Or
nope. You can take up to whatever your movement speed is, and then you get your attacks.
Your full action. All right. Yeah, that's
correct.
Okay. Okay. So you moved up to the nearest dog.
Yeah.
And take an attack at him. Go ahead. Roll d20.
Use your inspiration.
So
what is happening?
Well, let's just see. I do have I think I got a +6 to hit. That's not going to be good enough.
That's a miss.
I will use one of my inspirations.
All right.
Or whatever.
All right.
Let's try this again.
Would defending his cousin count as something the warrior would be helpful for? And do the noumena apply here?
So let's see. Rage.
I see what you're doing. Unfortunately,
it's greed.
Warrior is not manifested in the sky here.
Oh, it's greed, right?
No,
nothing here.
Oh,
yeah. If there are no Numians manifesting here. Sorry. Okay.
Right. Okay. So I have a +6 from strength, and does rage get a plus to hit? I can't.
You also have your proficiency bonus.
Right. Oh. Isn't that +6?
2. Your proficiency bonus is +2 plus strength bonus plus anything else. I'll just tell you there.
Well, yeah. Fang is a +2 sword, so.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. The smaller hounds have an arm class of 16. So I think
with rage you have advantage on strength checks.
Okay, roll your damage.
What is the damage with Fang? Is it a great sword or like a 2d6?
I probably made it up. Let's just say 2d6 for now. If you don't have it, I'm not going to go
with
it.
Yeah. Okay, 2d6. And that's also with a +6 to strength and
that's 15
and one,
plus
and
2
one
from the sword.
And 1d4 from the sword.
And don't forget +2 for your
psychic.
+2 for your rage damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the plus of the weapon applies to damage as well. So the plus of add all that together.
Arithmetic.
So I need to roll the d4 because the d4 does the necromantic damage.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
And that's extra 3. And does that 3 go to me?
It would only heal loss of points. It's not going to give you new hit points. It'll heal. If you had damage, it would
cool.
It would
all
heal.
Right, good.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 9 plus a 3 is a 12.
Say
Plus
9.
4 from strength is 17 or 18. plus
Plus
two.
2 rage damage.
Plus 2 is 20.
Yeah,
20.
my strength is 19.
Oh, that's only plus 4.
Because but why is it telling me
18.
plus 6?
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Weird.
call that 20. Just keep
A
things
good
moving,
round
okay?
number.
But
Okay.
between now when it comes back to you, figure out your pluses to hit and damage, please. This goes for all of you, not picking on Darrell. You know, it's time to get into gamer mode here.
Well, hey,
Big
D&D
gamer mode,
Beyond is
Okay.
telling me I got a plus 6 so damage.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, okay.
I don't know.
So when Torgrim goes rushing up to fight this goblin, this hound, Sally was hesitant until then, but when she sees she's not gonna be outdone by Torgrim, of all people.
Her sense of pride kicks in.
Of all people, she's not gonna be outdone by Torgrim. So Sally, she suddenly seems like the old Sally, and she goes to activate her torque, but it's not there.
It's not there. Dang it. Oh.
So, but she does not let it get her down. If you recall from when you almost fought her back in the camp when you first met her, she thought she was going to fight you. She grabbed her torque and she enlarged and had a haste spell and a bunch of other spells
Right.
that torque gave her,
Right.
but the torque isn't giving her. So Sally is not quite as tough as she once was, but she charges in and she goes up at the same hound that you're fighting, Torgrim, and she will attack and she will get a 13, and that's a hit, and she will roll for rolls of 1, but does 7 points damage. And okay, so Darrell, since you are, let's see, there's one other creature here. Lay.
Oh, Lady Lay.
So Lay flies towards one of the next of the smaller hounds. The robin does, and just like beelines right into this. I mean, you think like this, this robin. I mean, what's it going to do in a fight?
Yeah.
And the hound kind of has the same opinion, like whatever, and just like pretends she's not there, but she will not be ignored, and she just like, she just comes in and just pokes him really hard, and I mean you hear him like howl, and then
you go, girl.
Apparently Lay the robin is a fighter.
Let's go.
Okay, so one thing you notice, Torgrim, you might notice. I'm gonna make you roll a let's see, perception. Torgrim, give me a perception test.
Perception, I get a +2 on a D20.
I'm gonna make it a DC.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
You have luck.
Oh,
Right.
it's a standard
All right.
standard procedure for Darrell.
Right.
I'm raging. I notice nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
Except for the blood in your face. Rawr.
All right. I think that's everybody. I understand. Okay.
What about? Oh, okay, that's right. Sorry.
And
You know,
so
if
now,
I thought about it, I could ask Peter to like steal the torch while we were before.
he put it in his
He put-
bag of holding. I
Yeah,
know.
somebody already tried that.
Yeah,
and-
Darrell had the same thought, but no, he was very careful with it. Okay, so in the and of course the stag has already described its path was veering away to its left, kind of off to your right, and the hounds were chasing it, The two hounds that have been intercepted, one by Sally and Torgrim, the other by Lay, have stopped to engage in the individuals who've intercepted them. The other three are continuing to chase the stag, and it will, and do not catch it yet. It will be clear that that they're going to quickly get out. Like next round, if you now you're in a position of, instead of intercepting them, you're now in a situation where you go try and chase them. Okay, you understand the difference?
Yep.
But back to Lay.
Please don't let her get killed.
Yeah,
On
I
account of her being
understand.
our ticket out of here.
I understand the concern.
And don't care.
Okay, so between
Leave a
Torgrim and
laugh.
Sally. Okay, I'm going to score a roll. If I roll even,
Soundboard.
in the fight with Sally and Torgrim, if I roll even, it's attacking Sally. Odd. Darrell, the dice, even when I roll the dice, they don't favor you.
Jeepers creepers. What's going on here?
Okay. What's your armor class, please?
That is an excellent question.
It's on your sheet.
I'm looking.
Well, I'm going to start rolling. Let's see. 7. Was that my roll? The 7? Yeah, it was. Okay, so yeah, I need to know your armor class. That's right in the middle. What do you wear for armor?
I'm wearing a like a chain. It's not heavy armor. It's the whatever the medium armor.
Okay,
It's a
and what's your
studded. It's a studded.
And what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 13.
Well, that's not gonna be much.
Armor class is 15.
All right. 15. Okay, good. There we go. And 2 hits.
All right.
18 points damage.
So raging.
That's from both hits. What's that?
Yeah. So I'm raging. So
Yep.
I half it, and I have chosen the aspect of the bear, which also has it. So
5?
All right. All right. So that's 4 points of damage then.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's
Holy crap,
legit,
Torgrim.
right? You're right.
Yeah.
Half damage.
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct.
that's
Right. All right. Great. Good for you. You're gonna need it. All right. The other hound that is fighting Lay is just like going after Lay, and Lay just seems to be too fast for the hound.
Yes.
Like, Just like and
Can fly.
what's that?
She can fly.
Oh, it's like all over the
Fly,
place.
she
Like
can
it
fly.
just like and also won't let the hound ignore her either.
Mm.
Okay. So that is it for their round. It's back to y'all. And this time I'm going to start with Patrick because I'm starting with the next each time. You all take turns being first or last.
Fantastic. Question: does Sally have a weapon that she's attacking with right now?
Yes, she's attacking with a boffer weapon that she had from,
Oh yes. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
and it's actually a magical boffer weapon. It's +2
Ooh.
boffer weapon.
Beautiful. Then I'm not going to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start giving chase to the other 2 dogs.
Okay.
3 dogs.
The other
Three.
3 dogs?
Yeah.
Yes.
3 or 2 dogs.
Because we
There's-
stopped 2.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 regular ones and 1 big one.
Yep.
And what's your movement? What's your speed? 30?
20.
20. Yeah, they're a lot faster than you.
Yeah. I will use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon towards them, and then I will use my action to attack them with it.
Yes. Okay. So you're gonna move. You can tell that at this rate you will not catch up with them.
Right.
20 is less than their movement. And they're effectively using whatever the option is, where you move and then move, right?
Oh, they're dashing. Yeah,
They're dashing.
So
That's it.
they're
Yeah.
using their action to take.
Yeah. They're on a chase. They're doing nothing but chasing the stag.
Crap.
And the
Okay.
stag is, so they're, you can tell this is like no way you're going to catch up with these guys. Even if you don't even if you use both of your actions, even if you use your action
Right.
and your move, so you go 40,
Mhm.
that's less than half how far they go. And you're kind of cutting the corner a little bit. I mean, it's not like, but
Right.
soon it's going to be like you're chasing.
So with
that advantage will diminish.
Right. With my movement and my bonus action moving, so I'm moving 20 feet, and if I can move my spiritual weapon 20 feet in front of me, will that be able to reach them? At least for a single hit? Or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
along
I'm gonna say it works once. I'll say you can do it once.
those lines?
I mean, you got
Actually,
to do it last time. I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
I'll say you get to do it once more. I think I'm being kind of generous here. You could
can
also
I-
just pull it back and go after one of the other two.
True. Can I actually? I'm gonna keep my spiritual weapon where it is. I'm going to reach out at least one of the dogs, and I'm going to cast command, which is 60 feet.
Okay.
And I am going to yell heal.
Nice.
And so that is a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Great.
Or
Ooh,
the-
dogs are very well known for their wisdom.
The one fighting Lay, or the one fighting Torgrim and Sally.
Oh, I was going to say one of the dogs chasing the stag to at
Oh,
least
one of
thin
those.
the
Sure.
herd.
Sure. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a wisdom save.
Yep.
Made it.
Nice.
Oh,
It's all right.
oh, okay. All right. That's my action.
All right. And so your move brought you back up to where you started, because in your first round you moved away, and now you're back
Yep.
up.
And now I've moved.
So
Yeah.
now you're back up with Claude Armando.
Yep. Absolutely.
Pansy's not too far away, she's in 3. All right, Denise. Claw.
Going to move that moonbeam into one of the dogs giving chase.
Yeah. So the
range on it is 120 feet, and I can move it
Right.
60 feet.
Okay, I will kind of give you the same benefit I did. Yes, you can do that. You can get one of the ones giving chase to the stag. You can hit it once, but then it will be out of your range after that.
Oh, let's do that.
All right, go ahead. And
So it's DC 14 Constitution
yeah.
save.
it jumps to mine. It jumps to me. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Makes it so it only takes 10 damage.
And then
Hey.
Nice.
The dice finally responded.
Yes.
Yay.
okay. That is anything else from you, Denise?
I will Misty Step 30 feet. Because if next round I'll be out of range, I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet towards, as a bonus action, towards the ones giving chase. So it just moves me 30 feet over.
Okay. Towards them?
Yes.
Okay, so that is your bonus action. The move, the moonbeam, that's your main action. You can also
Yeah.
move, I think. on top
I
of all
will
that.
I will run 35 feet.
Okay, so you're gonna run towards them and take the Misty Step on top of that. And so you
Move
will get
65 feet.
you'll actually get pretty close to them, but not quite in hand-to-hand combat.
Well,
But
I don't mind being at range.
saying, just trying to paint the
Yeah.
visual, theater of the mind.
Yep.
You know, so
Right
just
on.
to kind of refresh everybody, like, if my hands are kind of like the direction you guys are facing, the dogs are coming this way. Some of the, you guys, some of you are kind of, your energy is going that way. That's Claw and Calcimere. You're looking at that. Over here, Sally and Torgrim have gone off and paired off with a couple of the dogs, and the stag is taking off that way. Got it? All right. Get it? Got it? Good. All right, XiaoWen.
So Pansy's looking at Torogorn and Armando, and look at the Casimir and Cal. It's like, and look at the dogs. And so she quickly pulled out her crossbow. Judging by the distance, how far away she's from the dog?
You're about 60 feet away from the nearest dog.
Okay, so the crossbow, the range is 80 feet.
Okay.
So she's gonna take a shot at one of the dogs.
5th edition, Patrick. Any problem firing into melee with a ranged weapon? Is that?
No, I don't think so. No.
All right.
No,
Yeah,
like if people are you mean if people are
Yeah.
already
It's not like an
engaged in melee
AD&D
combat.
where you would roll randomly, including your
Correct.
friends and your enemies, and see who you hit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
as long as you have line of sight.
Thank you.
Awesome visuals, but
I know.
not very fun, I guess. Actually, I think it's a lot of fun, but that's okay. 5th edition.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun for whom?
Roll your attack with your crossbow then.
Okay. Oh,
That's a miss. I'm pretty sure you don't have plus
the
one.
doom's still going. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm still
Are you sure our dogs didn't follow us?
They did not. They did not, for 2 reasons. One is they went and joined the hunt. The other is Sagacious wouldn't have played with the dogs.
Ah.
Apparently, because Sagacious clearly doesn't know our dogs.
No.
All right, we're back to you, Darrell, for Torgrim.
Yes. How many times can I hit this? Well, I'm going to swing.
All right, roll the hit.
I know that's a surprise.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think that's a hit.
Hey.
All right, roll your damage.
Yeah, better be. Let's see, it's 2D. And Good
Sorry, I
God.
shouldn't laugh.
However,
Wow.
it's plus 6
Yes.
plus
Two-
a 1d4
Yep, roll one hit. Okay, so 8 plus 2
10.
plus 2
is 10.
10.
Yeah.
and I get 2 hit points back.
Yes, that's right. Out of the 4 that you took.
And
Yeah.
then
Woo.
Darrell, you remember for the future, I don't know if you've been doing this, you also have reckless attacks. So you can attack with advantage, but then whatever creature you're fighting gets advantage against you the next round.
Yeah, I'm not quite there yet.
All right.
Okay.
Great. That's so Lay is continuing this song and dance. And she gets another zing on her dog. It's not a lot of damage, but it's annoying enough that the dog is
Just
she's basically
distracted.
pinning this dog in some sense, right? Like her actions are effectively neutralizing one of these dogs. You're not sure try to
Yay.
kill one of these
Yay.
hounds because you realize for sure these hounds are way tougher than normal hounds. As if you didn't expect it. By the way, these are hounds like Unruly back in the thing. The big one is exactly like Unruly. The smaller ones they have white fur and they have red ears. So
What kind of color are their eyes?
red also, of course.
Yeah.
Red eyes, red. And Tanil is drawing right on.
Nice.
That's right. Okay, Sally is going to take just one attack.
It'll become apparent in like 2 seconds.
20. Woo! Okay.
Nice.
Really?
Give him hack, Lay. Right on.
That's Sally.
17 points of damage.
No, but in the what's being drawn, what Tanel is drawing right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Nice.
just poking the bird.
Wow,
Wolf in the
Peter's-
face.
Wow. Sally did good. Yeah, she's
Dang.
like,
Yeah.
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 That's what we get for letting the DM roll.
Come on, Dork. Try and keep up.
Sally.
That's all you got?
Dinner blood.
And you wanted to cut off her head.
All right.
Dang.
She's really pumped now. She's back to old Sally now. But directed at the hounds. But she can't help it. She has to
Oh
insult.
yeah.
That's just her nature. All right. And that was Sally and Lay. So we're back to Armando. You're the last PC for this round, actually. Gabriel?
Okay. How many of these beasties are with the what are we calling them? The small set? The short crew?
Yeah, there's small hounds and one big hound. There's 2 small hounds fighting Sally. One hound is fighting Sally and Torgrim. One hound is being neutralized by Lay. The other 2 small hounds and the big hound are chasing the stag through the woods. And Claw is trying to catch up with them, and so is Calcimer. Claw looks like she's kind of almost doing it. They are almost doing it, pardon me.
Okay. At a speed of 30, do I think I can help with that chase? Or is it already passed?
They have a speed higher than 30, and they're using not only their move action, but their standard action as a dash. So they're doing dash and speed. So I'll tell you, they're moving at about 80 total. So they're moving at 40 twice as 80.
Okay, so I'm going to direct my attack towards Torgrim and Pansy.
You're going to attack
Not
Torgrim?
them, the ones they're fighting. No, I don't have a death wish. I'm going to attack the ones that they're fighting.
Okay, go ahead. Roll. What are you?
The one that's first hurt.
What are you using for?
I'm going to pull my. I'm pulling out karaoke and using it two-handed.
Oh, you're going to charge into melee. Okay. So.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it will unfortunately take you your movement and a dash action to get all the way to that fight. They're 60 feet away from you. So
okay.
So you can get up to melee, but you won't be able to attack this round.
Damn it.
Having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, you're cutting out. Okay. I'm going to assume that that's what he's doing and move on. All right.
Type it in.
Yeah, this video is frozen for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. My barbarian's
It's okay. The Robin's dot is back.
Right on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So also in your group is the stag, and it's continued to try and draw these hounds off of you and continuing at full speed away. And the hounds that are chasing the stag, the big one and the 2 small ones, are ignoring the attacks that have been coming at them, which have been mostly ineffective anyway. And so in their action, they will get to the place where they have surrounded and they've surrounded the stag. But it's they don't get to attack. It was all their actions to do the maneuverability required to do that. The smaller ones are moving at a speed of 40. The bigger hound is moving faster than that, and so it ends with them closing on the stag. They're a little bit faster than the stag, so they've been closing out this whole time. And then at the end, the big one jumps to the other side and turns around, and they have the stag cornered, if you will, over there. So Torgrim, I'm going to give you another perception test. And Armando, since you're coming up close enough to this fight, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and give you an option for this test. This is a DC 15 perception test. Armando, I'm going to make it a DC 20. Gabriel is well, go ahead, Torgrim. Let's see if you make the roll, and then we'll worry about that.
Yeah.
That's a miss. All right, great. And you've lost Gabriel? Is that? Yeah. All right, hopefully he does. Patrick, make a D20 roll on Gabriel's behalf.
I certainly shall.
Perception test. That's based on what?
Yeah, what's his perception bonus? Do anybody know?
Wisdom, probably decent. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead. Just roll the D20. Let's see. If you get low, we know we missed. If you get really high, we know you hit.
Hey!
19.
Yeah.
Okay, so perception.
Armando!
Armando makes a perception test. Poor Gabe missed his big moment of glory.
Yay.
So
Hey!
so what Armando notices and communicates to the party is that he gets up there just in time to see that big hit by Sally. And Sally came down and smashed this dog on the head with a club, and noticed that at the moment that happened, the other dog took damage at the same time.
Ooh.
Like they
Twofer.
both of these dogs reacted to the hit from Sally, and but neither one of them reacted as painfully as you would think they should have.
Oh, pack. They're a pack.
Pack tactics.
Life
Damage them all.
It's more than pack tactics. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a little beyond the range of pack tactics.
But I
But
mean, yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
It's
It-
has to do with the
conceptually,
pack.
yeah. Conceptually, something similar perhaps is going on.
Interesting.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So that is that was Armando. Hey, Gabriel, welcome back. Can you hear us? Gabriel?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. While you were
Yeah.
gone, you were very perceptive and noticed that when Sally damaged one of the hounds, it did less damage than you would have thought, but it did the same amount of damage to the other hound at the same time.
Ooh, community
Oh.
damage. Nice.
I've
Socialist damage. I like it.
I was playing Magic the Gathering Two-Headed Giant the other day, and I had this thought
That'll do it.
in honor of the D&D Magic the Gathering set coming out, perhaps. Okay.
Oh
Excited
yeah.
about that.
Yeah. I love the fact that the two best games ever invented in the history of the world are doing a crossover. I think that's pretty cool.
Very
Buddy
cool.
pulled Drist or Durden, and I was very jealous.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so that was I resolved. I think it's time for the two hounds to attack back. Okay, so over there is the hounds are chasing the stag. They're off. They're further away, but not saying you can't eventually get to them if you choose to. The two hounds that you're fighting, the one of them is fighting Lay and just keeps fighting Lay and going after Lay and just cannot seem to connect with her. Okay, the hound that is attacking Torgrim. Wow, Torgrim's pretty hard to damage. I think he's going to switch opponents to either Sally or Armando. Even Armando. Sally's like, come on, what am I? Chicken liver? Come on.
So as it switches, do we get an opportunity attack?
You're all engaged with it, so,
Right, so, yeah,
I
okay.
don't think
If it moves out of your 5 feet area
Got it.
of
Right.
attack, then you do. But if
Okay.
it's still
It
staying
didn't.
in one
It
place,
didn't.
yeah.
because you guys are all you're all
Yeah.
three of you are engaged with it. It just
Right.
switch opponents. Okay,
Hansy's still hiding.
yeah, as he's still hiding. Gabriel, what's your armor class? Or actually, what's Armando's armor class?
15.
15. All right, let's dump on Armando here. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a hit. Third attack is a hit. Okay.
They got 3 hits. Wait, what?
2D. Yeah, a claw and a bite. Hit
Oh, yeah.
plus 8. 18 points of damage for Armando.
Oh,
Gotcha.
All right. And that's all the damage they do. Okay, back to the player characters starting. Oh, you guys have shifted places. That's okay.
Perfect.
All right, Denise, we're going to you.
Right on. Well, I looked it up and I was able to maintain my concentration, so I can still whap that moonbeam around if they're still in range.
Yeah, so they went about 80 feet, but you can move first.
Excellent.
So I think they are in range. The range is 120 feet. So
yeah,
if you do the 30 feet move first, you could do a
So-
Misty Step again. You're going to Misty Step again?
I'm not sure how that works because it's part of my circle. One of my
Well, it's a bo-
circle
it's
of the land powers.
Oh, yeah, but take up another. It's a second level spell, isn't it? Okay, it's not a. Yeah, you. I don't know if
I
you
think
like it.
I think I only get to use it once. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Well, it'd be another slot. So okay, so you can move 30 feet. You're easily within range to hit a moonbeam. Are you going to go after one of the smaller ones or the big one?
Let's try to make a difference and go with the smaller one.
Okay.
So that's once again a DC 14 Constitution
That's
save.
my roll. Yep, sure.
Yep.
Okay. Miss. Finally,
Wow,
two,
so
2d10.
2d10, yes.
2d10.
Meh.
12 points.
Yes, please, and thank you.
You're welcome. All right. You still have a bonus action if you want to use it. If you have a
I got nothing.
like a bonus cantrip or something. All right. We'll go on. Wow, the wolves are looking great now. Oh, and okay. You got Lay up there in the thick of it, poking this wolf.
So all these animals that doing our job.
Animals, including the animals and the goblins. No, I mean, I
Go
know.
team NPC.
Barbarians need help, that's for sure. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right.
Lay's doing
Pansy. Pansy, your turn.
Okay, so Pansy's still hiding, and you see those big wolf and the two other wolf with stack kind of disappears. So and she saw the wolf attacked Armando, so she is targeting that wolf.
Yep, great.
So she is taking that crossbow and the short bow, trying to hit that.
All right.
And let me
go ahead, roll your attack.
Roll my attack. I'm using an inspiration.
All right, go for it. Roll again. 10. You probably have +6. Your dex bonus, your proficiency bonus. I'm going to call that a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. So crossbow is 1d6 plus 3.
All right. Yeah, that makes
1d6.
Oh,
wow.
I can only imagine Sally's comment. I knew you couldn't shoot worth a damn.
Do I still have that sneak attack impact?
Sure. I think technically I should make it roll again and something, but these dogs have a lot else on their minds. So
2d6.
We've got 3 people up there, including this goblin who's got a mouth on her. So, yeah.
2d6.
Yep. Roll your 2d6. Oh, perfect. That's a great roll. Way to go.
Thanks.
Wait. I have lucky.
The lucky.
That would count on a D20.
Oh, it doesn't count. Yeah, T20.
No,
That's okay.
But that's,
So
I think if you roll a 1, when you roll a 1 on the attack on the D20 roll, which you didn't.
yeah. I'd rather that 2 is
The worst. Your worst thing to roll for you is a 2.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
And
that was Pansy. We're gonna go to Torgrim next.
so on the bonus attack,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll again, dash, like try to hide another spot in case that will find me.
All right. Good. We'll say you're using your bonus in your move to switch positions, and it's basically if you're firing at creatures that are otherwise busy, I'll let you do the sneak attack every round. I don't know what sort of. and I reserve all right to take away that precedence in future games. All right, go
I'll
ahead.
take it whenever I
Gotta
can.
keep it moving. All right,
All right.
Darrell, your attack.
Okay,
Your attack.
so Patrick, you said something about reckless. Does that allow like 2 attacks? And
That allows you to make an attack at advantage, but then
yeah,
any other creature gets advantage against you.
that's fine. Let's do that.
Yeah, he might not know he has advantage against you. Right.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, rolling.
Okay, do the other roll. That's a
You
3.
use the 1 inspiration.
No, he's got advantage. So he gets to roll twice.
Yeah,
Takes-
so you
he
get
gets to roll
Oh,
again.
that's right.
Yeah. Without using-
Oh my god! What is wrong? Reload the page, Darrell, please.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
Right.
I think we
So,
yeah, you can do an inspiration if you want.
yeah, I'm gonna burn an inspiration on there.
I love it.
Because this
I love it.
is this is
Insane.
stupid.
Now we know.
This is
Now it doesn't feel
ridiculous.
quite so bad that you stack up those inspiration points. So that. All right, roll again. If you can double it. There you go.
there we
All right,
go.
roll your damage.
Yay.
Roll your damage.
All right, that's 2d6
Oh, buddy.
plus
Golden bones.
6. 2d6 plus 6, and then a 1d4.
Okay,
14 plus 17.
17, and you get a heal 3, right? Which I think is bring you back to full. probably.
Yes,
Mhm.
that
1,
brings
3,
me back
4.
up to yep.
Can you give extra to Armando?
Yeah, I wish.
Pass him the sword.
Yeah. Okay. So now that you have seen this effect, right, in action, I mean, and then now that you've keyed in on this thing, yeah, you see it happens again. Like from XiaoWen, well, that her damage and all the hounds, including, I'll say, Claw notices that the hounds up by the stag are taking damage in the same way. And you notice that, I mean, they have damage on them, all of them,
Right.
Yeah. but none
Okay.
of them are almost dead. That makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was okay. Torgrim. Sally goes. Sally is gonna roll 8 plus 8 is 16. That's a hit. And D4 plus 6 is 10. She's doing pretty good. Imagine what she's like with all her spells. You guys could have fought her.
That's a good thing we didn't. Maybe we roll.
Yeah, for real.
And then well, we all know what Lay's doing. And yeah, Lay is just continuing to ignore this. And she does do a little bit of damage each time, which I'm noting. And
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
and then that's Lay. Then we're back to Patrick.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Who is looking hurt? In terms of-
Armando.
Armando.
Armando's. I
that's-
think is Armando dead?
I think Armando's the only one
And
damaged.
this is my best tunic. Okay.
You know what? We'll get that fixed right up, buddy. I'm gonna bonus action healing word to Armando.
Okay.
And that is 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier. Can I?
That's nice. You're gonna fill it.
Oh, yep, there we go. All right, so that is 7 points of healing to you, sir.
All right,
Very
7 points
nice.
healing on Armando.
And then how far away are the dogs near the stag? How far away is the stag? They're
From you,
yeah.
they're about 120 feet.
Cool. Perfect. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Which is 120 feet range.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
See how kind and generous I am.
So I was like, yes.
Okay, so
Excellent.
you're gonna make a ranged
So,
spell attack. Are you doing
yes.
attacking one of the small ones or the big one?
I'm going to attack one of the small ones because it feels like when I attack the big one, it doesn't get hurt as much as the small ones do, correct?
Once again,
Or is it vice versa?
No, you've clued in on the second.
Okay.
But-
You've clued in on a very important point.
But
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna,
Beat the small ones to death.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack one of the small ones.
If the small ones are easier to hit
Yeah.
and they have some sort of shared hit points, then
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
let's see.
All right, yeah.
Let's see how this
Yeah.
goes.
so yeah, very good.
If I actually
Very good,
hit
Patrick. And so yeah,
a natural 20.
a natural 20.
Seriously.
Wow. Okay. Serious.
Okay.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay, so roll. What is that? Double damage? Did you get that?
It's however you want to rule it. I think either double damage or double the dice.
Oh, what's the standard rules? What does the fifth edition say? You double the damage. Oh, yeah, that's right. You double the dice, but not the bonuses, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay, so double the roll 8d6 damage.
All right. Cool.
Sweet.
So that's
Barbarians.
yes, 5d6.
5d6.
Ooh.
Yes, because I cast that at second level. Maybe
Wait,
I
guiding-
shouldn't have done.
Wait, guiding bolt does 4d6 damage, right?
At second level, it does an additional d6.
So double
Oh,
that.
so 5d6 doubled would be 10d6, right?
Yes,
Is that
correct.
am I being too kind or?
Never.
Entirely up
Never.
to you.
Oh,
I have to
only if
maintain
you have
some
opportunity.
credibility here. I'm an
I
old school DM. I have a
could
reputation.
roll. I could roll
Roll
very
10.
terribly. So
Yeah, roll terribly.
Oh.
10d6 here.
Yeah.
10d6.
That'll-
Come on. Woohoo.
34 damage.
34.
Nice.
So that's
Jesus,
a
guiding
bolt.
bolt.
This is like a radiant damage. This is
Yep.
like a sunburst or something like that. Like
yeah, a flash of light streak towards the creature. So Calcimir just like holds out his finger and then just unleashes the beam of energy
wow.
towards one
Boom.
of the dogs.
Oh, and next attack against this target has advantage.
Has advantage.
So yeah, you see all the dogs,
Yeah.
you know, have this
Recoil.
effect. It just hit the advantage things only apply to one of them though.
Yes,
the
yeah,
one,
yeah.
the one you hit. But you definitely saw it with that punch again. Like all the hounds are a little weaker than they were before. None of them quite on the verge of death yet.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay, that's my turn.
That was impressive.
Oops.
Well done.
Nice.
Nice,
Hey,
nice.
Cal.
Well,
That was your spell. Are you doing a move too? Are you gonna like try and run closer to that thing, that fight, or you gonna run away again, or what?
Yeah, if they're all huddling around the stag, I think I'm gonna try and slowly make my way over there. So I'll take my 20 feet of movement and
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
100 feet away from
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. That's right. Okay. That's okay. And Denise, you started us, or did we start with showing?
I started.
Yeah, that's what that. Okay. And
Does the wolf get to attack again, or did it already done the turn?
the PCs are finishing up.
Okay.
We did Sally and Lay because that happened after Torgrim. And so we're almost done, except now the stag is in the fight, and the stag is going to well, I'll start getting pronouns right since you figured that she is going to attack back.
it just became stag.
The female stag attack. So I'm gonna assume that you guys have been kind of yelled this information about like
Yeah,
there's
I will.
shared damage, hit the ones that are easier to hit. So
Right.
she is going to take advantage of that and
Yeah.
attack one of the hounds and that is a hit for 3 points damage plus 4/7. Okay. That does finish the player characters round. So now the hounds.
on, you little mutt.
So how many what's your ace points there, Darrell?
How many hit points do I have? I'm back up to 39.
Nice.
Nice.
So the two hounds and the big hound all lunge at the stag and just rip her apart.
No.
Yep.
Well, that's not good.
But that does take up their actions for this round. The two up here, the one with Lay is neutralized, of course. And the other one, well, Armando tasted really good. So
second, going back for seconds.
I think armor class was 15 or something like that.
Yep.
That's a miss.
I have poor tasting flesh. Most monsters only bite once.
It's all that garlic.
Well, only one hit this time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
12 points of damage.
To
Nice.
who?
Armando.
Oh.
Nice roll, by the way, Peter.
Wow.
Well done.
2d4.
I mean, yay.
Wow.
Okay. Let's keep moving. That was bad guys. The good guys. No, that was the good guys. Now it's the
Yeah.
barbarians.
That's my turn.
All right, XiaoWen. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
my turn. I'll keep shooting at that hound.
Okay.
Okay, 2D, like D20. Come on.
Come on.
Jeez. I used
Plus
one
6.
inspiration. Plus
you-
6. Plus
Well,
6.
yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
6. Yeah,
Right,
the armor
15.
class. Oh, hey, you missed by 1. You know what happened when you missed by 1 in Chaldea?
No.
I get to
Oh.
laugh at you.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to
House
use
rule. House
another
rule.
inspiration.
You're
I'm
going to
gonna
use your
roll.
last inspiration, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Last
Then you also
inspiration.
have luck.
Do that.
Roll ahead. There you go.
Yes.
That's a hit.
All
That's a hit.
right.
All right.
All right.
Roll
Roll 1d6.
1d6 plus 3. Right?
Yes.
7.
7 and 2d6.
Oh, yeah.
6. 7.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. I would say the hounds have gone from looking damaged to, like maybe making some progress. Like maybe the hounds are not, somewhere in the mid range.
It's a little bit slower.
Well,
Yeah.
no, this is Dungeons and Dragons. You have full speed, full attacks, full spell capability, all the
Can't
way
tell
down to
you.
your last hit point. That's the beautiful thing about Dungeons and
1 or 0.
Yeah. You're either out or you're at full strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Come
All
on,
right.
team.
Yep. Okay. So that was Pansy. All right, Torgrim.
I thought Denise had her moonbeam thing going, but
No, I'm starting with a different player each time and just
Got
going
it.
in the
Oh,
order
okay.
that your pictures are in my screen.
all
So,
right,
yeah.
reckless in attack,
right.
because clearly Torgrim is swinging wildly.
Right. He's losing it.
Here we go.
Or,
There's the one,
This is the play tennis. You got a double
and there's
serve.
the second.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what is happening?
I'm gonna use my last. I've used 2 inspirations. I think I've got
Yeah,
more than 3.
Yeah.
So
we
you-
all
3
have
is the
threes,
max. 3 is
Oh,
max.
okay.
Yeah.
So
The Judd Wu clan have used all of their inspirations
Yeah,
now.
so-
Nobody else has used any of theirs.
let's try this again.
Oh.
There
That
you
was-
go.
Yes.
Finally, it takes 3 swings to hit this guy
Wow.
once. That's just.
I love it
stupid.
though.
Okay.
Visuals are just like wow.
2d6.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. Get him. That's
All right.
10
10.
plus 6.
Plus
16.
1d4.
16 plus 1d4. Well, I didn't have any damage to heal, so yeah, what's the point?
All right. Okay. Good. That is that was Torgrim. Okay, and at this point, Sally goes. Sally gets a roll of a d20, and that's a
Ooh,
hit.
Sally.
And she, even though you guys have yelled it around, maybe I'm thinking Sally maybe doesn't quite understand the pack hit points thing, and she's like, "Die, God damn, stupid dogs, die, jeez." Boy, if one of them's this tough, we'll never get the other 4. Oh my God, especially the way Torgrim's fighting.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Leia's just, just like, doing her thing.
Peck, peck, peck.
Oh, that's beautiful, Tanel. That is just
That's awesome.
absolutely gorgeous.
Doink.
Absolutely gorgeous.
All
right.
That Sally with wit.
Oh, Sally with the club.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so great.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Good job. Yeah. All right. Let's see. That is. Oh, and the stag is dead. Okay.
Aw.
Armando, your turn.
Okay, I have some questions. How many bonus actions can I take in a turn?
1.
No, how many?
1.
Well, that's not the answer. No, give me another answer.
1.
Oh, you'll say 0. One. Okay, and if I just looked it up. Gosh darn it. There it is. So the dodge action. Can I take a bonus action and then invoke dodge?
Yes. You can do a regular action, a move, and a bonus action in any order you like.
Okay. Well then, I think that's my best shot. I can cast what you call it. Where is it? Where are you? Second level healing word. I can cast that on myself, right?
Yes, I assume so. Sure.
You're within your
Okay.
60-foot range.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
You can touch yourself.
woohoo.
Nice. 2d4 plus 4. Okay, I'm casting it as a second level spell.
Okay.
Boom. For
10.
max healing.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
10 points. Okay. Yeah, just mark it off.
Well,
Nice,
son of a
nice.
beaner. Let's see here.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
Then for my action, I may not do dodge. For my action, can I if I've moved toward the larger pack of stags is still, of wolves are still around the stag, right?
Yeah.
Can I
and they're-
move and cast that 90-foot radius spell? Can I
No.
move and cast that 90-foot range spell?
They're too. No, I'm gonna say you're just a little bit too far away from that. For that, sorry.
That's all
Because
right.
you remember, you went off left, they went off right. Calcimer's 100 feet away,
Right.
and he was actually going in that direction, and you're the opposite. So
Karaoke this dog.
Sally's mom.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do.
Yes.
I'm going to swing.
okay,
Okay, 1d20 plus 6. Boom, boom.
Oh,
22.
Nice.
that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, it's 1d10 plus, where are you? It's actions, 1d10 plus 4. Okay, 4. Boom, boom.
You're strong.
11
Nice.
points of damage.
yeah.
Son of a bean.
By the way, you've done
Yeah.
242 points of damage so far.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Jeez.
Just in case you're curious.
For those of us following
of
us
you.
at home.
Not just
Yeah.
you, Armando. That's what,
Whoa, that is one tough.
Armando, by his lonesome.
I put
Okay.
the Barbarian in Barbarian, let me tell you.
all right. We're to Patrick. Councilman.
Alrighty. Yes.
Armando, don't you have songs?
Next round.
I do.
Next round.
Yes. All right.
I do. I've been trying to keep alive to use them.
Do you have the sing? Do you have the song of better dice rolling for Torgrim? That would be
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
I do.
Uh,
And But I
All right,
can
guys.
distract them next time.
All right, I am going to. I'm going. I am going to bonus action healing word Armando.
Okay.
All
right.
And that is going to be 7 more hit points for you,
Excellent.
my friend.
Thank you.
And then I am going to take the dash action. I'm going to use my. I'm going to move 40 feet with my action towards the stag.
Okay, you'll basically catch up with Claw.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So you and Claw. I don't know if that's exactly right, but theater of the mind's close enough for me.
Let's on the subject of Claw.
Yeah, on the subject of Claw. So
I'm gonna keep on moonbeaming if I can.
yes, the big one or one of the small ones?
Small one. DC 16
Good
Constitution
girl,
save.
paying attention.
No, you make the roll.
Yep, I know. But I'm saying.
All right, sorry.
You made the right choice. Okay, 1d10, please.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Not
7.
bad. That'll do.
Yeah, they are kicking some damage.
Slowly,
Oh my
ever so
God.
slowly.
Sally's like, when is she going to get a real spell? Attacking with moonbeam.
Yeah.
I'll moon you. If I'm mooning him, it'd do some real damage. That's what Sally said.
and I'll move in 35 feet because I can.
All right. Okay, so your Casimir didn't quite catch up with you then. So the vagrancies of stop and go movement, like, oh, you got it with Claw. Oh no, you didn't.
Well, I just ran away.
they went ahead under 25 feet. So well, we probably didn't narrate that. I'd have to go back in time, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay,
Well, let Steve do that.
Yeah, Steve will do that. That's right. Okay, Tanel, it's
we
your
love
action.
Steve.
I heard my name.
It's your turn. Are you going to attack? What are you going to do? Sally's prompting you. Come on, illustrator. What do you do? Sit up there in the clouds and draw pictures all day? Yeah, these barbarians.
My pencil real quick here.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You could have the last word with Sally, that's for sure. Okay, we started with, I'm sorry, who did we start with? Pansy or?
Pansy.
That was Pansy, yeah.
Okay, so we're done. If we got Sally and Lay. Okay. So now it's time for the dogs.
This story's really gone to the dogs.
Who let them out anyway?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
who?
Who?
So
the dogs out.
The
Stop that, or an owlberry.
All right. Well, the dogs around the stag stop eating the stag and look up at the druid, and the big dog, the other dogs, of course, follow suit. And he charges you.
No, it's a surprise with my
I'm
AC
wondering why
14.
you guys were moving towards the largest number of dogs, but
so the big dog charges Claw, and you're only 25 feet away.
Right.
Yeah, and the other two, well, let's see. I think they're going to go after Casimir, of course. All right, so what this is, the 3 dogs look up, and the big dog locks eyes with Claw and just
Like
charges
target
them,
acquired.
charges them.
Yeah.
The other dogs, they're smart enough to know that the big dog's probably going to kill Claw really quickly, and if they want to get something to eat, they better charge somebody else. So they go charging past Claw and the big dog, and go on to Casimir. That is going to take their dash action, so they won't get to attack you, Casimir.
Okay.
But Claw is going to get attacked, of course, and Leia is going to get attacked, but ineffectually, and Armando's going to get attacked. Let's do Armando first. All right, Armando, miss, hit, miss, and so let's see.
With
Plaza
Armando,
Moonbeam. in the background.
Nice. Moonbeams.
Uh,
Ooh, so good.
9 points of damage on Armando.
With Armando,
Gotcha.
with
Thank
the-
you.
Does the 12 hit because he's got the shield of faith on him?
His armor class is 15, and so
Okay, yeah.
plus
I
2 is
understand.
17. Good point.
Never mind. Yep.
No, it's a good point. I haven't been factoring that in. Thanks for the reminder. Armor on his armor, unless Gabriel did
No,
you?
Peter. My base armor class is 13. It's 15 with the shield of faith.
Yeah.
You've been fine.
I'm so happy.
I'd have cried
that I'm
earlier.
Doing it correctly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think some of these like 9s and 8s might have hit you otherwise.
Yeah. Thank you,
so-
Cal.
Yeah. I'm
Gotcha.
pretty sure the spell had a big effect in this fight for Armando. Okay, so that's the damage on Armando. Okay. Oh, Denise. What's your armor
Easy.
class?
14.
14, huh?
Yep.
And is there something I should know? Like, do you expect to survive this fight?
I was going to go down fighting, so let's do this.
All right. Well, let's see. Oh no, you get all your attack. We cleared this up earlier. You can move and get all your attacks. You're absolutely sure that's right?
Yeah, claw, bite.
Claw, claw, bite.
Unfortunately, sure that's correct.
Okay. 14 armor class. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is barely a miss.
Yay. Oh, do we get to laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should.
A 2 is barely a miss. How come it's not barely a miss when I swing?
Okay, the 2 claws hit.
Yeah.
The bite did not. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so oh. 35 points damage.
That is
Oof.
exactly how many hit points I have.
So you're
tense,
0.
Had that's 0 precisely.
So you're unconscious.
Yes.
Okay.
I swoon. And my concentration breaks, so the moonbeam fizzles. out.
Moonbeam, the spotlight's going wildly around.
Yeah.
So is it, hey, when it was charging her, did it have to go through the moonbeam?
Nice. Come on, give
No.
me that last shot.
No, it went
Ah,
around.
damn it.
Oh, that's not fair.
They're onto the moonbeams now. They are onto the moonbeams now. They are not just going to go blindly running into the moonbeams anymore. You'll get to attack with. Well, no, you won't.
No. I'm just going to take a little nap now.
Okay, we did Armando. The fight attacks on Armando. We did that. Okay, so that finishes the hounds. So now it's back to the player characters, starting with Torgrim. This time, see.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's do something, please.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
About damn time.
It.
7 plus 6. That's
1d4.
13 plus a d4. Huh.
Nice.
17 points, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's not 35 points in one hit, but you know.
Yeah. No, you're holding up real well. Okay, Armando.
Okay.
Okay.
How far is Claw from us? From me.
About 150 feet.
Not within range of the healing word, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
A little over 120, yeah.
But she won't die at 0, right?
Right. Every round you
make
make the death save.
Death
and-
saves, yeah.
Yeah.
She just combat
they
ineffective.
they will
Okay.
probably be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action. Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Torgrim, be
On
careful
Torgrim.
what you wish for. Okay. I had to modify this with the change in Sally's alliance, I'll have you know. When Torgrim the dwarf swings with his magic sword, he can take down a mighty fighting horde. If he encounters evil, his eyes will go red, and make no mistake, he'll go for the head. When Torgrim the dwarf swings with his mighty sword.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bravo.
Nice.
All right.
So good.
Kill me a dog
There
now.
you go.
Excellent.
Mm.
All right. Thanks.
Wait, I have to actually do something.
Oh, you went good. You just did.
Okay, that was
Thank
my,
everybody.
that was my bonus action.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Swing your
So that
sword.
was my bonus. So I can swing at this guy again.
You
Although I want
absolutely
to run
might.
in terror.
You absolutely might.
A 1d20 plus 6.
Okay.
Apollo! 12.
It's a miss.
Oh,
Womp,
Reroll.
womp.
wait, you rolled a 1d12.
Inspiration? Using inspiration?
Armando,
I
you
can't.
roll 1d12,
Oh, I rolled
not
a D12
1d20.
here. What is that? What do I do? I rolled a d12 by accident.
Okay, we pretend that didn't happen. Roll your first roll a d20.
Please roll a d20.
Oh, what was I doing 2 minutes ago? Okay.
There you go.
20!
Yay!
That's
what
more
we-
like
that's
it.
what we wanted.
Those guys
All
now.
right, that's
Okay.
a difference.
Well, some
Now-
damage.
Now roll your damage.
6 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
That's better now. 12.
Better, yeah.
Very true.
All right, there you go. That's
And
Armando.
I
Okay.
dodge. I dodge. I can't dodge. I'm just saying I dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You did attack. All right, Patrick, your turn.
Alrighty, so the dogs are not quite upon me, correct? They're still-
They have in, I'm not sure the 5e terminology, and 3rd e terminology, they have put you into a threatened hex. In other words, they
Gotcha.
have gotten to you.
They've
So you are
gotten to
engaged
me.
with them. It's just they had to use their dash to get there.
They're within melee range.
Oh yeah, there was a
Cool.
Ah.
The one that's glowing from the guiding bolt, I am going to reach out and grab by the snout as I cast inflict wounds.
Okay. All right. So is that like a touch attack? Roll it. Do you roll the hit?
that is
Nice.
it's a melee spell attack.
All right.
But
Great.
it is touch.
Yeah. All right.
So let's find out what we got here. I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
Oh, good.
It's
Uh,
time.
Let's
It
try
is
that
definitely time.
one more time.
Is this the same result? I didn't see a roll.
How many?
12.
Huh?
12.
12.
Oh, 12. Okay. Well, 12, but it's touch attack, right? So it's just their dex
Yes.
bonus on defense. Yeah, that's most of their armor classes. Is no 3.
The
No,
armor
armor class
class.
13.
Ooh.
Oh, one
Ah.
away. Ha ha. You have to laugh, right?
I mean, how many? How can I burn another one, or is it
No.
just one per turn?
No.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
per
you're
turn.
gonna do inspiration one
Can
time.
I do lucky?
Wait, I thought lucky you had to was like if you rolled a 1, that's like a happening thing, whatever.
Nope. You can roll a second die and then you choose which one to take. I'll post it.
Oh! How often do you get to do that?
I have 3 of them. Whenever
Oh,
you
yeah.
make an attack
Oh, that's
roll,
the-
an ability
that's-
check or saving throw,
That's
you
the
can
feat.
spend one.
Yeah, that was your feat.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
I think that's stacked with inspiration. Sure, it's a different source. I would say it's stacks. Go ahead.
Awesome. All right.
Come
Let's try
on.
this
Take-
one more time. Okay, there we go.
There you go. All right.
How did you get 21?
It was because it's
Plus-
Oh, the plus.
17 plus 4.
Yeah, something plus
Nice.
something. Okay, how much damage does it do?
Let's find out. So that is going to be
40.
3d10.
3d10.
100.
Pretty good. That's good. Come on.
What?
7 damage.
Oh,
With 3d10?
With
7.
Oh,
3d10,
come on. You're
that
rolling
is-
like me now.
That's sad.
Wow.
You know what? The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Sally's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Sally says, use a weapon. Quit trying to punch the thing. Use a weapon.
Yeah, right.
She's like a flurry. I mean, she's just like going berserk. All right, that's Patrick.
That's my action, and then
You got more?
healing word does not affect somebody that's unconscious. I don't think.
What, buddy?
Like I wouldn't be able to use healing word on Claw, would I? To bring them back to 1?
I thought that was like the thing, right? Somebody has.
I guess is the point.
There's 0 hit points, and then you with 1 point.
Yes, I will. Yes, okay, and then I will bonus action healing word Claw.
All right.
I just had to make sure. I got confused because there's another spell called Spare the Dying that specifically.
I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Use a real weapon. Yeah, there. Oh gosh, Tanel.
I love that.
Oh my god,
so
that's hilarious. I see captions coming up now.
We will use my last first level spell slot to do healing.
There we go. Got a collection.
Did you get any potions? Healing potions, Patrick?
Right.
9
They all
points.
do 1 HP. They all heal 1 HP. And I have
I'll be
50.
chugging for an hour.
Damn.
It's like, take the potion now.
Drink.
So was that 9 points of healing for Claw? I
That is
see.
9 points of healing for Claw.
Huzzah!
right.
That's
And that
great
is
news.
my turn.
Okay,
Thank you.
so Denise, Claw,
Yes.
Claw comes conscious, prone,
Right.
and underneath this big hound,
Great.
and it's their turn.
Wait, Dad.
Claw's turn.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to bonus action myself a healing word
Okay.
because that seems like the cool
Right thing.
kids thing to do. D4 plus 6, so I will heal 7 damage, and then I will thunder wave this creature that's on top of me.
All right.
So they make a Constitution save.
Okay.
The DC is still 14.
Wow, even this guy didn't make that save. Go ahead. What was it throws him back and does some damage, right?
Yeah, 2d4 damage,
Okay. roll the
which
damage.
I am about to roll. How perfectly average.
All right.
Every little bit helps.
It's a
Yeah.
20. It's a push 10 foot back.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's an area thing or if it's an individual. So I will look that up and let
There's
you know.
nobody else that would be in the area.
Oh.
but-
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So I love the idea of I'm lying on the ground.
And then
Cal's lying on the ground. It goes, get off of me. And the thunder wave comes up and the dog goes 10 feet in the air.
All right. That's great. Okay, so that was
And I'll use my move action to roll out of the way from when it would hit me, when it lands. Possibly
Right.
even stand up if I can.
I'll let you do one or the other.
Oh, well, I'll get out of the way from when it lands.
All right. Okay. So you're still prone.
Yeah.
All right.
I roll.
And then let's see, we started with Armando. No, Torgrim. right?
Torgrim. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Pansy.
All right, I'm gonna keep shooting at that wolf.
Wow.
Doing it. D20.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
All
Hey,
right.
there we go.
Yes, and
give bonuses to damage on
1d6.
sneak attack.
Oh, well, 1d6. Wait, how'd you guys do that +3? Oh, here we go. Wait, 1d6 +3, 5.
5,
2d6.
14.
Wait, no. Sorry, I messed up.
Oh,
So
5
it's a
and
6.
9.
Yeah. So it's 2 + 3 + 6.
Okay.
But
11.
11.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. That's Pansy. Okay. Yeah, dog's been pretty beat up.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. Poor puppers.
Okay, so Torgrim. No, we started with Torgrim. That was fancy. So that includes the PCs, except and we did Sally when it was Torgrim's turn. Okay, so now the wolves will go, and the one against Lay is dancing around. The one against Armando. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, and then I'll figure out what the other ones are doing. Okay, and that's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Wow, Armando, you're lucky that round. Way to go.
Oh, finally.
Thank you, Apollo.
Okay, Claw.
Uh-oh.
Well, you're back, huh?
Still prone. Not a very interesting target.
Well, it's gonna, let's do these attacks one at a time. So it happens. First attack is a hit. How many hit points do you have?
16.
8 is the hit.
That's I typed that wrong. So 19 points of damage.
Did you say 19?
19.
Okay, that's great.
Yep.
Minus, so there's no such thing as negative.
There's no such thing,
Add
right.
0, right?
Right.
Passed out again.
Hello again. Yes.
Hello, darkness.
So
Hello, darkness, my friend.
with with his other 2 attacks, he's gonna finish the job.
Yum, nom, nom, nom.
Oh no.
Delicious, tasty elf.
So, I mean, you're dead now.
Yeah.
Not like at some weird dying thing.
I'm
Like-
mauled and mutilated and
AD&D style, like dead.
Oh no.
All right. And then Calcimer,
Yes.
your armor class, please.
18.
18. Okay. Claw, miss. Claw, miss. Bite. Hit. Claw, miss. Claw, miss. Bite, miss. Okay, so 1 bite.
Mm-hmm.
$13 points.
13 points. You got it. Woof. Woof, woof, woof.
Then okay, that's it for all the hounds. Okay. Lay is going to switch targets to the big hound.
Ooh. Revenge.
That might keep that thing off of us a bit.
Yep.
That would be nice since it can hit on a 2.
Mm-hmm.
dang.
Okay. Need to take a short break. We need a short bio. Yeah.
Okay.
Bio break. For
All
one.
right.
Let's
Be
see,
back.
5 minutes.
Can't believe all this violence
minutes.
is taking place in this paradise that you guys entered.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
All right, we are back from break. Let the battle continue. Sally is eager to go. And we left off with the hounds, right? Okay, I made a mistake. I'm not going to take it back.
But
But I'm
finished.
What's that? What? I don't know what that. Anyway, one mistake I made. I'm not going to take it back, but I want to tell you how it should have gone, so you know in the future as you're calculating. Basically, what this is coming down to is you guys. Leia is going to neutralize the big hound. You guys have to do enough damage. Now you're facing all 4 of the lesser hounds, which is a significant threat. You do not want to let them gang up on you because they do have pack tactics. And so what Cal should have received was 6 attacks at advantage.
Ooh,
Which
got you.
would be horrible. So I'm just giving you that as a freebie. And as a freebie, you do not want to let these hounds gang up on the same opponent, or they will shred them to death.
Appreciate that.
You
So-
saw in action with the stag.
So, and you're down, Flaw.
Yep.
And so now it's PC's turn. And it is time to start with, where did we lost Armando? We started with Torgrim last time. It is time to start with Armando, but we lost Armando. Oh. Okay, we'll come back to him. Patrick.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah. Okay. I am currently surrounded by these dogs
No, they're both in. They don't have you surrounded. They both came
they're
at
both
you from the
in
front.
front of me.
Yeah. So
All
you could run away, and maybe one of the other PCs could come up and take one of them.
Can you climb trees?
Can I climb trees? My athletic score is not that great. I have a -1.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a good question. I could try and do as much damage as I can while I'm here and then move away. But that would, or I can disengage.
If this was miniatures, I think you'd
Yeah.
see that your best thing is to try and get out of there,
Yeah,
get back
I'm
with
gonna,
the party where you
I'm
can
gonna
split.
disengage and
where you can
move
split
back
up.
towards the party. Kind of like looking horrified at what happened to Claw.
Yeah. To your love.
Yep. And just like, nope, we need to finish these things off. And I am like going down here is not going to help her. So help them.
Right.
So,
Okay, so Calcimere is coming back.
yep. I'm going to take the disengage action.
There are 5 of you, the 4 PCs, and Sally. There's 5 of you. There's
And a Robin.
4 dogs.
Oh yeah.
La-
or
the
no.
Robin is
Got it. Got it. She's
neutralizing.
tying up. Yeah.
She's doing something really important. So, Sally doesn't get a chance to be a hero very often. She's going to come over. She's going to run over and stand side by side with Calcimere and take on one of the other dogs. She's like, I got you. So Sally runs over
you.
to.
I said, thank you.
We still got to fight later. You got to survive this so I can kick your ass later.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to help you out here a little bit. So over with Torgrim and Armando, if you guys split up and each take on a separate hound, then all the hounds have somebody to fight. It's basically 4 one-on-ones with Pansy in the back as an archer.
All
Is that
right.
okay? Does that work for
Yeah.
everybody?
Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm down with it.
All right. So Armando is back up to Armando. It's your attack. And
I can
let's
use a bonus action.
by the way, let's start counting it. Just so you've done 294 points of damage. Your goal is 350.
Nice.
Okay.
There's the hope.
So that's where you got to get to.
Is
Okay.
Torgrim's beastie within 20? Is Torgrim's beastie within 20 feet of my beastie?
Yeah. Actually, they're very close. Yeah, they are.
All right, I'm going to play a gambit here. I don't know if it'll work, but I hope it does. Okay, first of all, as a bonus action, I'm going to use healing word from my sword.
Okay.
So that's 2d4 plus 4.
Okay.
I'm lining it up. Let's see, dice roller. 2d4 this time. Do it right. Okay. 2d4 plus 4. Roll.
9.
Okay.
Nice.
Healing 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Sleep as a second level spell. This is an alpha strike from me. And with that, I get to do it at, where is it? At second level, roll an additional 2d8 for each slot level above first. That makes it from 5d8 to 7d8.
Okay.
Targeting those two.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. That's not quite the
7d8.
way it's going to work. But yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say we're still targeting all of them.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
78 plus, let me just make sure I do this right. Okay, I know time's a factor, sorry.
Okay.
It's just 78, right? Straight out.
Yeah, just 78.
Okay.
Perfect. 26.
26.
All right. So the way
28.
the way I'm doing this is I'm converting it to some damage. The sleep is they're not really enough to they're really too big to be affected by this. But the way I did the last one is I gave you quarter damage as an effect of converting the magic to damage. So
Well, it's based on, isn't it based on their current hit points?
It's a little wonky because of this. They have there's more going on. But
It's like
Okay,
I'm
trust
being
you.
a little generous. It doesn't feel like it is, but I'm being a little generous here. So I'm giving you the equivalent of 6 hit points. So you're at 300 damage on the pack. Goal is 350.
Okay,
All right. Got anything else?
that's it.
Okay. We did Patrick already. Denise is dead. We'll go to XiaoWen.
D20. Come on,
All right.
man.
Come on, Pansy.
Come on. Oh, jeez. Miss.
I was missed, and you're out of
Get off this
inspiration.
sword.
You have luck.
I luck 1.
Yeah, for a
5.
halfling, the luck for halflings, you have to roll 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand. I thought you
Yep.
had the feet.
Yep.
I
Okay.
understand.
That's Pansy, and now it's Torgrim.
All right, reckless.
That's a hit.
6. 9 plus 6 is 17 plus
9 plus 6, 15.
D4. I mean, yeah. Oh, there.
19.
So 19.
19.
Let's get some. Yeah.
Okay, you're at 319 to 350.
Woof.
Come
All right.
on, let's keep getting
That's
some.
that's Torgrim. We did Armando. Oh, Sally. Oh, wait, you guys are waiting actually for those two hounds to arrive. So Sally doesn't get attacked this round. She could have attacked and then moved. I don't think she could have gotten there. That's too far. Okay, same problem Armando had. All right, so now the hounds. Okay, so for Calcimer and Sally, those two hounds move up, and they're split, which was the goal of doing that. So that works. Torgrim and Armando, everybody's got a hound on them, but none of them are able to use their pack tactics ability. So now we do the attacks. Okay, I'm just going to go down this row. Armando, miss. Armor class is 15, right? That's a miss.
Yes, sir.
Barely. And miss. Wow. Okay. Torgrim, I know they can't hit Torgrim. Torgrim, they have an advantage on you, right? Because you did the reckless.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So the first attack. What's your armor class?
15.
11 and 4 is a 15. That's a hit. Second attack is a hit. Third attack's a hit. Okay, so all 3 hit. But this is like half damage twice. Is that still going on?
Right.
Wow. I'll be looking that rule up later. That seems pretty crazy.
I should have rolled concentration when I got hit. I should have rolled concentration on Armando's Shield of Faith. So are you cool if I do that now? Because this is the next time he would have gotten hit after I did.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. So Darrell, on you, 32 divided by 2 twice is 8 points of damage. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Patrick. Do your concentration check.
Roll that. That is a natural 1.
That's a miss. Okay.
I'm gonna burn. Can I burn a luck on that?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm gonna burn a luck on that.
All right.
Because I want Armando alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a 10.
I don't know what do you need on this check.
Let's find out.
Half the damage.
So
While you're looking it up, I'm
or
going to roll on
half the damage.
Sally.
yeah. It's half of the damage, and I took 13 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So that succeeds. Yes.
You made it. Okay.
Thank you,
Sally.
Denise.
Ooh, a 20.
Wow.
And Sally's armor class. First time somebody's attacked her. And that's a hit. And that's a hit. So all 3 hits with one of them doubled is
That's against Sally.
Yep.
All of them doubled.
I don't know that Sally's making it out, gang.
40 points of damage.
Yeah.
She's down.
Yeah.
No.
She's dead again.
She's not.
Oh,
Well, she's
God.
at,
How could it be
Sally.
He's a-
die and die again?
she's at 0. And but that took all 3 attacks. So the third attack doesn't have to use the third attack to actually kill her. So she's at 0. Calcimer, your armor class was what again?
18.
18. Oh wow, yeah. So it makes a big difference. AC is huge. But that's a hit anyway. That's a miss, and that's a miss. Okay. 9 points damage on you. And yeah. Okay, that's the bad guys. All right, so back to you. This time we're going to start with last time was Armando, so this time is Patrick. Okay, Calcimer.
All righty.
And you guys have done 319 damage out of
Yep.
350.
Who's up? It's me, Armando,
Pansy.
Torgrim, and Pansy.
Pansy. Yep.
Sally's down too.
I go last.
4 of us. That doesn't
So wait, I have a question. Armando, the song that you sang, what did that do exactly? For Torgrim?
I'll tell you. Give me a second. Divine. No. There we go. Anytime after 10 minutes, you can add 1d6 to 1 ability check, 1 attack roll, or 1 saving throw.
Oh,
So you have that in the bank
Okay.
still.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Pat. Okay, Patrick.
Yep. Torgrim, how rough are you looking?
I
I'm
think
not, no, I'm
Not
good.
at
He's
all.
good.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I am going to bonus action use my last 2nd level healing word on Pansy.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
good. I don't have
Pansy
anything.
hasn't been
Yeah.
hit.
I'm hidden.
She's hiding in the
Yeah.
bushes shooting at her.
Well, then never mind.
So
Uh,
Armando or
Armando and
yourself?
you and
Or
yourself.
Sally?
we're-
Yes.
Cool.
Or-
I am
Oh,
going to-
Sally.
No, she's
And-
down.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's down, but she's not out yet.
she's not
I
dead.
don't.
Oh,
she's not
true.
dead. I
Yeah.
will bonus action healing word Sally. And then I am going to use my channel divinity, which is preserve life, which I can restore 20 hit points between any creatures within 30 feet of me. I'm going to choose Armando and myself, and we will each get 10 hit points.
And how much does Sally get?
I will tell you right now.
Patrick, does some of that count as
11.
bonus
11,
HP?
nice.
Eleven?
Does some of that count as bonus HP?
No.
Because 6 will max me out.
6 will max you out. Then 6 maxes you out.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 6 will max you out, and I can. Cool. I will give you the 6,
Right.
and I will take the other 14. I understand.
Gotcha.
Patrick, are you done?
I'm not as badly.
Yes, I am done.
XiaoWen?
Okay, I
Uh,
am. Try it again. Roll it again. But plus 6, it's 14.
14 is a miss. All right. Torgrim.
All right. Let's do this. And that's reckless. So I will try again.
Advantage. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Roll some damage.
That 2d6, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh no. I'm supposed to be rolling 4d6. The heck?
Just go ahead and roll it.
Great sword says, well, 4d6. I haven't been rolling enough dice. Plus 6, 16, plus 1d4, 1.
What's the total?
14.
No, 6, 17.
17.
Yes.
Okay. 36. 14 to go.
All right.
Oh, let's do this.
All right. That was Torgrim. And we started with Patrick that time. So we still have Armando, right? Is that right? I feel like we did Armando. No, we did. Okay. Armando, your turn.
Oh, you did not.
Oh, wait. No, we skipped Sally. Sally goes with Torgrim. So Sally's
back up.
Sorry, back up.
but she's prone. She will, let's see, she's standing up. There's a move action.
Yeah, half movement to stand up from prone.
But it's part of your move action. So she can move,
Correct.
stand up, use a move action to stand up and then attack. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. She's going to attack.
Hey.
She's going to use her
Oh,
inspiration. She's going to use her inspiration. Yeah, well,
wow.
she had to have one point of
Really?
inspiration. Come on.
Oh, it's feeling rough.
So, she slapped the swing like it's just kind of like a little drunk, you know. She's owning it though. She's owning it. Okay, that was Sally. All right, Armando.
How far is Patrick from me?
About Patrick? You mean Calcimer? He's right next. No, he's about 50,
Patrick's like
Patrick's on the other side of the
1,000
country. Calcimir's like 10 feet.
Okay.
Let's call it 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. Bardic inspiration. If you're looking for a cleric who don't stink, seek out Calcimer and ask him for a drink. He will heal you when you're down and make sure that you don't drown. Go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal. Bardic inspiration. Okay. And I two-handed swing
All
by
right.
Apollo's Creed, which I will
Come
not
on,
recite now.
Armando.
Come on.
I will re-roll.
All right. Yeah, use an inspiration.
Yeah.
I am
There you
more
go.
inspired.
There you go. Roll your damage.
Okay, 1d,
Roll.
1d10 plus
Yeah.
4.
Oh, come on.
13
Yes,
points of
13.
damage.
13.
Yes, and now I will sing again on my own time.
349 out of 350. This is such a Dungeons and Dragons
Oh
moment.
my
The
Son of a
monster
Peter
God.
Christ,
One
in his
hit
face.
point
Oh
left,
my god.
and so they are at they fight at full strength, even 1 hit point,
Gosh.
Oh.
Ah.
just like players do. Yeah, D&D.
Come on, Lay. Give him one little peck. That's all
Yes,
you
peck,
need. Come on, Lay.
Pack.
And they all just follow
I
her.
forgot it. Oh no, Lay's. Yeah, I'm gonna say Lay's not
No,
doing it.
that's
He's fighting the big one
look at
now.
that.
So yeah, she's doing her deal. She's doing her damage. but
Hands-
not actual damage.
Stick an arrow in somebody.
I know. It's like
Just
you
one
leave,
arrow.
I can't
One arrow.
shoot.
That was Armando. That in the PCs. Now the hounds get to go again. Oh, good.
So did Armando, you didn't take a swing with your sword? Oh yes, he did.
Ah, he
I
did.
took a mighty
Yeah.
swing.
That's the
Yeah,
yeah.
just
13 points of damage.
again. What about your second? What about
Sally's
your
probably
second
going
breakfast?
down, but, like,
All right.
we can figure it out.
3 attacks on Armando. Miss, hit, miss, and 2d4 plus 4. 8 points damage. Okay. Torgrim attacking you with advantage again, right?
Yep.
You were doing reckless.
Yep.
Okay, and armor class was. I'm sorry, don't have everybody memorize. What was your armor class again?
Classroom.
15?
15.
15. That's a hit. It's a hit. And miss. Okay, so 2.
I am going to cut this freaking dog in half.
You should. I would be very happy to see you do it.
Let's see
Oh,
some
God,
real
yes.
blood.
Oh,
Okay, 16, 8, 4 points of damage.
4 points.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely gonna be reviewing that combination.
That was out of DM surprise.
that is going to get a review, a thorough review.
Too late. Can't take it away.
I know. I'm sticking with it. I'm with it.
Aspect of the bear.
Yeah. Aspect of the
Are they
bear.
all
I
down?
had completely forgotten you were taking half damage this entire time.
Twice.
Or
Half
quarter
and
damage.
half. Yes.
Quarter damage.
Yeah.
Quarter damage. Yeah.
All right.
I run
Okay.
the claw.
All right. So
I
now we're
run
going
the claw.
okay, we're running. Well, hold on.
I run the claw.
Okay, and that's a miss. Wait, Sally's number class is 15. That's a miss. And a third one. Oh, missed. Sally all 3 times.
Yes,
Wow.
You guys are
Sally.
lucky.
Oh, sweet.
I hope Sally saves the
Wow.
day.
She's
Just
like,
to be
Can't
like,
touch this. Can't touch this.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
This- I want to go. I want to
Come
fight the
get
other hound. He
me.
was way tougher. Okay. And then finally, Calcimere.
Oh,
Cow.
Yes. Okay. Let's roll 2d4 plus 2d8 plus 8. 24 points of damage, dude.
Damn.
That is just enough to send me down.
Oh.
oh no.
I am out.
Oh.
So I am unconscious.
Wow.
To 0?
Yeah, to 0.
Unconscious.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
All
Not
right.
dead, just unconscious.
That ends the hounds. All right. Player characters. This time we start with boy, we have so many dead ones. I keep skipping through. Pansy.
Calcimere goes down.
Pansy. Okay.
Pansy.
Wish me
Fucking
luck.
arrow.
Let's go.
An arrow
Pansy.
in this mutt.
Pansy can get the
Yes.
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 Roll
Yeah.
the damage. See if you can get at least 1 point of damage.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
attack.
1d6
Finish him
plus
off.
3.
There you go.
Okay,
There's a
there you
nice
go.
three.
1d6 plus 3.
Make him a number. It doesn't really matter. There we go.
It's more than
And
one.
the
Yeah.
2d6.
Yes.
Pansy gets the killing blow.
Yes.
Pansy gets the killing blow.
So
Just
6
starts pumping arrows.
6
into
plus
it.
8, 14.
Sally's just like pounding on one of them.
Yeah, I'm still taking my swing.
Yeah. All right.
How many more points?
That was it.
That's
That was it. They're
They
dead.
needed one more.
That's
At
it?
1 point. It was 350 points of damage to kill the pack.
Oof.
Did we kill it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Yes.
You
Oh,
killed it.
yay!
Including
Yeah,
including the
you
big one.
finished them off.
Including the big one.
Can
Yeah.
I run to Cal? May I
Pansy
please run
from the
Cal?
bushes
Oh.
with the arrow.
I love it.
Awesome.
We were playing Clue.
Yeah.
May I go to Cal?
Only if I had
Asked
the
for
bee,
playing
I
the
would
arrow.
help too, right?
Yeah.
So Armando, let's
Whew.
can heal. Can
I'm
we
Heal.
gonna go to
Uh,
Calcimere.
Casimir, yes.
Appreciated.
All right. I kneel over Calcimere. From Muromachi to Dursang Isle, I pursue evil with a smile. For those who thrive by doing wrong, beware my power, Apollo's song. And I invoke all 4 points, all 4 points of lay on hands on him as my action. My first
the paladin lay on hands. Perfect.
I love it.
Okay.
Then as a bonus action, I will cast Healing Word.
Thank you, Armando.
Anytime, buddy.
Casimir, you're awake.
And you don't really think.
All right. You have, okay, the hounds are dead. We have Claw is dead. The stag,
Stag's dead.
aka Soraka Cloudforge Princess, is dead.
Princess Stag.
So the Layla comes over to Pansy, flies over to Pansy, and
He's like,
well, it kind of hovers and it kind of taps your hand a little bit, kind of nod to say thank you, and then it flies down to the hilt of your dagger.
okay, so Pansy got out of the dagger and look at the bird and look at this cow and stag.
So Lay tries to grab the dagger
Okay.
from you with
Yep.
her claws,
Okay, I'll give her the dagger.
and she flies away.
Ah!
Nice.
Well, I think
And it's-
judging by she's helping, I
Yeah,
have confidence in her that she knows what she's doing.
Or she just took your really nice dagger for Sagacious because he's a prick. But
But that's all.
let's-
That's all the hope we have. What else
Yeah.
can we
Would
do?
he
We
do
got nothing
that?
to do.
yeah, well,
Would
clearly.
I do that?
Well, as soon as the
Mm-hmm.
dagger is far enough away from you that you and the rest of the barbarians are no longer in its area of effect, you feel these dragon claws bring you out of Anum back to Andalus. It's like the sensation is like each of you got picked up by a claw, a dragon's hand, each of you separately, but all at the same time. Each of you
and the stag also get grabbed.
Right.
and the stag and the claw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The claw got the claw. Good.
Claw got the claw. Okay.
Okay.
As soon as you were no longer within range of the dagger, Rahat was able to track you.
And get
And
it.
so when
Okay,
Sagacious said that Lay could get you out of here, it was simply by taking your dagger.
Taking the dagger away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that there is that moment where it's just like,
But wait.
really?
That was it?
And when you come out of the land of the dead, Claw and Soraka come back to life, and Soraka in her normal form.
Woohoo!
Al rushes over to Claw.
Yay!
Joyous reunion.
Yay!
Soldier
Claw!
rushes
We're
over
so
to
glad you're
Soraka,
back. We killed the Hunt.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, you succeeded in the mission. You got the Dwarven Princess out of the plane of the dead, by defeating the hounds fairly.
It was getting
and-
dicey.
Oh, that was rough. That was intense. I loved that.
Yes.
That was
So
wonderful.
so sort of the epilogue moment here. There is this is all joy. This is like the last scene in Star Wars. The heroes are there and everybody's excited. Even the droids are getting applause. So yeah, you're back in Analyst, and Rahat is there, and she tells Razine, "You see, Razine, the cards foretold their greatness." And flash forward to a celebratory party where Quell Geldzon of the Geldzon clan is there. He is the betrothed of Soraka Cloudforge. Their marriage is to unite the two most powerful dwarven clans in Chaldea. And there is a lot of excitement, celebration. Ruha is very, very excited about this. And then Brigthwina pops in.
Oh boy.
As God
Lindsay's
would want to do.
trying to hide.
He pops in. Now Brigthwina is covered with blood.
Ew.
She has been on a hunt. And she has got just carnage all over her. And she's got deep wounds that she maybe even could have healed, but was enjoying the rush of it. And she pops in right in the middle of the Palace of Granada and says, these barbarians betrayed me. They are mine. And they must die. She goes on a rant. Steve will write it up.
Because we love Steve.
And she makes a comment about Sagacious. I know this was his doing. And she's basically taking this threatening attitude, this obviously very threatening attitude towards everybody. And Rahat turns into a dragon.
Yeah, plot twist.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
Claw's like, oh yeah, here it goes, bitches. Oh,
You know about this? How did you know about this?
Rahat says, if you were in top form right now, maybe you'd have a chance, but I don't think you want to fight me right now. Because Brigthwina is probably low on primal energy after the hunt. And Brigthwina is like growling, and Rahat's like,
please.
Let's
Want to
dance.
try?
Let's dance.
Yeah.
So it says, well, I will hunt down the barbarians and
Find
will
us.
kill you all. And Rahat says,
Uh-oh. Sequels. Here's the sequels.
if you, Rahat says, no. And the dwarves are saying no. And they say, you stay in Somarria, or else
And
you'll
pay
be
your damn rent.
taking out.
Nice.
Torgrim
Yes.
says.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So Brigthwina says, looks at all of you, if any of you ever return to Somarria, you're toast.
No plans.
Where's my
This
screenwriter?
is
Where's my
not a nice
screenwriter?
place.
Been there, done that.
Tell
So
Brandy I said thank you for the help.
So she leaves. So Brigthwina leaves, and flash forward again, and there is a thankful a ceremony in your honor,
We all get a star.
you each something like that. You each one by one appear in front of Rahat. You come up, come up to her, and she says, your debt to the Merchant of Granada is paid in full. You're now a legal citizen of Andalus and free to travel Chaldea. Oh, you should probably avoid Somarria.
Probably. Good idea.
And you're each
Uh,
given a gold coin. It's actually in the it's a big golden disc, solid gold, about the size of a dragon scale, but it's a coin
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
and it's magical.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
And it
Wow.
says while you carry this coin, it will protect you, like all magical things to some extent.
Wow. Nice.
Or if you decide to spend it, you can buy anything.
Anything.
Like
one time.
Raver's
Anything.
Dig.
Buy
We
a,
can buy Somarrian.
buy an island.
And
By Samaria. Yeah.
I know someone we can evict.
Well,
Is our debt paid?
you're thinking that
Yes,
there are caveats, but let's just keep it clean. She just said you could buy
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
The caveats
Yeah.
come in, in the reunion tour, perhaps.
Nice.
The buyer has to be willing to sell whatever it is.
Nice.
There's that.
Right.
Yeah. And also you have to do it during the week of Fat Merchant,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
neat.
a Numian of
What?
Fat Merchant, Numian of wealth.
So, Peter, could I use this magical gold coin to settle my debt with Cosmo on my magic sword?
I think,
That's overkill.
yeah,
I don't
Is
think
it?
Cosmo's coming.
Yes.
Well, I
collecting.
recommend that.
You can't go back to some.
Okay.
You're right.
My financial advisors advised me not to, so I withdraw the question.
But I think
I
you
am
can,
not the
you,
financial. I was a thief. What are you talking about?
you can
I was a
negotiate.
guess. Don't take my word for it.
Armando can negotiate with the dwarven princess. I think she can help to
Yes. So
settle
how
the.
is,
Yeah.
how is the
What else?
dwarven princess after all of this? Is she grateful and?
Yeah, she'll have some lines in the
Generous?
script too. She'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's-
we'll let Steve do that.
Yeah, yeah.
We love Steve.
Steve.
she's gonna thank you. She's probably a little bit embarrassed, having been captured and all that stuff. But has to kind of probably swallow her pride a little bit. But it's hard for her to say thank you for rescuing me. She's but in her way, she kind of stumbles with that and says thank you. Yes. Just and then she asks Torgrim, "You ready to come home?"
and miss all of that? Are you kidding me? No.
Had to
All
try.
right.
But I might stop by for a visit.
Had to try. Well, you're welcome anytime, cousin.
And there's big
But
smooches.
I have my own clan here.
Nice.
Nice.
Aw. He's talking
Yes.
about us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Clan Bulgarian.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And Rahat says, "I trust you'll keep my secret here."
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think we can.
I say yes, I will.
Alternative is
In
being turned to
draconic to
ash.
him.
I'm sorry, Patrick. What'd you say?
I said, considering the alternative is being turned to ash.
Yeah.
We can keep
Nobody's
that
going to be
quiet.
dragging that secret out of us.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, ow!
But
Ow!
Well
Counts
done.
bears. Oh,
All right. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I
Wow,
hope you have
yes.
fun.
many
I
switches
will.
between Claw and Cal. Just
Yes.
Yes.
Happy reunion.
Happy
Yes.
reunion. Lots of
Yes.
smiling.
Lots of loves.
Lots of
of
loves.
love.
And
Lots of drinking.
lots of drinking.
Oh,
You're honored guests of the Merchant of Granada for the time being. And all right.
do you want to do a flip through or are we out of time?
Oh,
look
yes,
at that.
yes.
Yeah.
So the today's for today's episode. What have we got here to know?
Or the whole thing. I mean, this is the end of the
This is
Bulgarians.
the end. Let's show
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Don't say it like that. Don't say this is the end
This
of the
is the
Bulgarians.
first
That
season.
sounds so
The
Beginning
ominous.
end of this
of their
part of
legend.
us.
There's Pansy. Yep. Calcimere.
Smear.
Yeah.
Torgrim. Armando.
She's frozen.
Claw.
Wow, very nice.
Look at them.
And Soraka.
Soraka.
That's the Dwarven Princess. And Pierre de Clement.
Yeah.
Costing.
Rip.
Here's all that started.
Yes. The Bulgarians getting ready for their first hunt.
Wow.
Terror.
The
The
first
dog.
day out. Woo.
And the dog.
The tunnel there. Oh, in the lair of the
The
tunnel
cave.
terror.
Yes. The eggs and
Yeah. Armando, relating the story.
run away.
Reunited.
Yes, another
Bang.
side quest.
Bang.
Sword
Yeah.
and sword.
Such a cool sword.
An Attar.
And Atar.
Mm.
Yes, those guys are scary.
They are
My side
terrifying.
quest.
Pansy and Calcimere, right?
Fancy, yeah.
Mhm.
Found the dagger. It's just a dagger.
Just a
Oh,
dagger.
the lodge.
That
Lodge,
is
that's
just
awesome.
Look
That
at
is
Yeah.
that.
an amazing piece.
That's
Yes.
astounding.
And
Yeah.
now you've really made this place come to life visually.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A
Oh,
gecko.
Gekon.
Gekon.
It comes.
Gekons.
Someday a plush license. is fine.
I hate this
Nope,
guy.
hate him.
I hate this
Hate
guy.
him. Hate him.
Yeah.
Tactics. This Taxian Psionicis.
Now I know what he was looking at.
It's a giant
Tunnel
chicken egg.
terror eggs.
Big chicken egg. Extra big
Or
chicken
for
egg.
Brandy, it's a chicken
They may
egg.
not have killed Brandy.
Yeah, party
There's a
time.
party.
Irina.
No,
Claw.
Oh.
It's very
yeah.
beautiful.
Flirty
Oh,
claw.
Uh-huh.
Claw. There they are. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
our-
Oh, God.
Rashidi.
First
Oh,
Rashidi.
yeah.
Right.
Rashidi.
Rip, but he's back.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, and
Oh yeah, dinner,
Oh,
romantic
Oh,
dinner.
yes.
Yeah.
This is the beef.
She's gonna have to. Your girlfriend's gonna have to come find you, Armando,
I was gonna
because
say
you
that's a
can't
good
go
Oh,
thing
back
to
yeah.
there.
spend your
Yeah.
coin on.
oh, preemie.
Bring me.
Aw.
That is just.
Familiar.
Oh,
And
this
Yeah.
guy. Oh, this is
See?
Rosine. This is Rosine.
Oh yeah, and Sagacious
Yeah.
does have your dagger.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
Oh,
Sagacious
yeah, of
wants to
course.
be hidden, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. There's Cosmos' other tower in Tartu. That was
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
The tower.
his tower
And
exists in more than one
Pansy
place.
flight.
And Pansy
up
just
there.
Pansy
doing
playing on the roof.
backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actor
And the gate
the
gate
graveyard.
is the
Mm.
graveyard, the cemetery.
I like how you just offhandedly said, "Oh yeah," and you took off a bunch of zombies. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That's just
All
an
right.
Level, low level.
There's the holy ground to Iran, the burial
The
mound.
Triskelion.
Yeah, the Triskelion
Nice.
path. It's a
Graveyard
nice,
you went through.
yeah,
That's a great.
that's
And then
nice.
yeah,
the
this is
horn.
That is
the beginning of the hunt. That's
Oh, the
that's
wolf
crazy.
head.
Canal.
Yes.
So
Oh my
horny.
gosh, that is fabulous.
Yes, with the fog wisping around.
It just
There's the
blows my mind. that
paradise.
you do
Oh,
all
you
this
never
in
got
one
up there.
evening.
Yeah, never got to
Yeah.
the cauldron.
Well, we thought we might have to throw a claw into the cauldron to bring her back. But I guess not.
I might have had to tighten things up a little bit at the end. Yeah.
I do like how the cauldron's embedded into the mountain.
Yeah, that's so
that is-
cool.
That's awesome.
That is
Nice.
very
Ins-
cool.
Instead, we had the Draconis ex machina.
Yeah.
Said you had
Yeah.
laid.
Oh,
defending your
here's
best.
Lay.
Yeah,
Lay.
Hey,
Lay.
between Lay and Sally, holy cow, that was
Yeah.
a good.
Team
There's
It's a good thing we.
NBC. Yes.
So I have to say sorry to John. Just, you know,
Yes.
John Bishop. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know,
Oh.
I didn't chop Sally's head
Yeah.
off, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
a stack.
That's so good
That
to
is
know.
just-
Oh,
yeah,
God.
So cool.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
That
Nice.
was amazing.
And then
And then
I don't know if
There's
you
the
can
dragon.
see,
Rahat.
but it's gonna be you guys. You know, the last
Yeah.
silhouette
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Because this place, if you remember, is where I
Right.
started.
Yep.
mhm.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
nice.
And that's Rahat going, I don't think so. Biatch.
Exactly.
So if I can have a request, love it, that have a detailed drawing for the dagger.
Oh, we have
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's on the website.
Yeah.
The
Ooh,
website has a lot more art.
Okay,
Okay.
Yes, there is a lot more art than what you just showed. And
that's
Prodigal
cool.
is there.
Tell us what's the website address again?
Actoroke.com.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
It has been my absolute
That's-
pleasure to DM the 5 of you. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
And thank you so much. And thank you for helping me develop this format for Actoroke. And we'll have we'll do it again somehow, somewhere. We'll do a Christmas special, something, Chaldea
Absolutely.
holiday special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we're
yeah.
gonna do it in person next time. We're gonna be right here in this studio, here in Chaldea Studios.
We'll come to
Yes.
Seattle.
We'll come to Seattle
Yes.
someday.
Mhm.
We'll do it.
So,
Yes.
and in the
Awesome.
meantime, we can get our fix. We can get our Actoroke fix at Gen Con.
That's
The
right.
best 4 days of gaming.
That's right. Thank you,
Yes.
September
Tanel.
in Indianapolis.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you, Tanel. Yes,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
good.
Big
So
fan.
good.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah,
Everybody,
absolutely.
I love you all. Well,
All
thank
right.
you, Peter.
And that concludes the RPG session for episode 6, the final episode of the Somarrian Hunt, an Actoroke series set in the world of Chaldea. I hope you will join us 1 week from tonight here on twitch.tv/gildinglight at 6 p.m. Pacific for our Actor Studio session. And 2 weeks from tonight for our viewing party where we will watch the movie and talk about it afterwards. Our guest on Actor Spokey will be Satine Phoenix.
Yay. Nice. Cheers.
Hi, everybody.